Hello,
Let me get
everyone,
everything on
and
my system.
welcome. Oh, sorry about that. What's up, Grip? Welcome to
What's
the
up, man?
CGL R6 tournament. We got the Xbox semifinals coming at you right now. Sophistication versus Frontier Nebula. Sophistication gonna be on the left side, and Nebula gonna be on the right side. We got three matchups coming to you on the CGL channel today. We got this first one starting at 5:30 p.m. A little bit late. Sorry about that. That's somewhat my fault. Next one's gonna be at 6:30 p.m. Then the final matchup, the winners of these two matches, will play at approximately 7:30. These times are all subject to change, as already we got somewhat of a late start, but despite that, we're going to be starting now, playing on consulate right off the bat. I'm joined here, like I mentioned, like right at the beginning, by Dr. Crip. He's going to be casting with me today. He's going to kind of give us a rundown here on consulate.
Hey, what's up, man? Alright, so constantly we're going to be running bomb on the first round, and we're just going to see how this is going to play out, see who's going to play what characters, see how they're going to run their teams, what they're going to pick, and how they play, for the most part. We're just going to see how that goes. Alright? First on attack is going to be Sophistication, and then we're just going to see how that goes. They first ban Ying, which is a very interesting pick, because no one really plays Ying, really. And we're going to see who they ban for attack. And that's going to be, looks like it's going to be Maverick. Now, Maverick is a really, Maverick, it's actually a very interesting pick, because Maverick really does have a lot of utility for his kit. He does have his torch gun that's very silent. And now they're, on the other team, Nebula, they're going to be banning Echo, which I don't understand that pick, because I've never seen someone run Echo that constantly in a tournament, but you know, to each their own, I guess. So we're gonna see what they're gonna be picking for attack right now, or defense. My bad.
You got 1 second to do it.
And it looks like 1 second, taking their sweet time. Legion. So that was a surprise to me. Again, a lot of these characters, the only one that I really saw like a huge that makes sense to me would be Maverick. Other than that, I don't see Legion or Echo. I see a little Ying, but I never see the other two really being put up in tournament or ranked play. It's a very interesting pick on both sides for both characters. I would have expected maybe a Frost or a Capcan, maybe Mute. Mute would have made a little bit more sense to me for those early games, because you know there's going to be a lot of droning, there's going to be a lot of scouting out throughout these games, but you know they don't really care about that. They have their drones, they have whatever characters they're going to be picking. And it looks like on the attacking side they're going to be running a Glass, which on most maps I wouldn't recommend, especially on consulate, because there's really no areas that you really need Glass for, right? There's really a small window where Glass is useful compared to other characters, because in a game like Siege, it's basically who gets the first shot, and most of the time the first shot is gonna be a kill, because everyone's aiming for the head, everyone's clicking for the head. But with Glass, there's no really benefit. He has a one-shot sniper, but it's always gonna be a one-shot unless you're hitting the body, of course. So right now they have I don't know what area this is. What area is this right now? Do you have the name that I can see?
Oh, totally. No. But they are on the 3rd floor. They got their 2 bombs on the side. Little disco room, little fun. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, my name is Basic. I have very little experience in R6 Siege. I'm just going to get that out of the way right now.
We both have very little.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I mean, the players playing.
And this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, they're the one with the experience. We're just here to see kind of how it plays out.
The players are going to do the most work. The players are going to be speaking for themselves in this match
100%.
for the most part, but we're going to be here commentating as much as we can. Now, I don't have access to cameras and that, so I can't really like watch how people are roaming as much. But from what it looks like, there is everyone's basically sticking to the third floor. There's no one really roaming second or first floor that hardcore, except for Hickory. No, actually Hickory's in the basement, in the bathroom for some reason, which I don't see a benefit to, but we'll see. We have Buck making an entrance over, and Buck gets a
early pick. That's
pill.
huge.
Kill. Early pick in the game from Mac. And this is not very interesting. I don't know what I'm saying at half of these times. All right, I'm just gonna calm down for a second.
Yep. Buck gonna open that wall there. Nice.
Mac is breaking open this wall.
Yeah, he's
nice.
already kind of got
Leaving
eyes on
open
the
a
objective.
huge area for them to. Does not have the eyes on the objective just yet, but does have eyes to the doorway in between. So if he can catch anyone roaming in between bomb and hallway, then he will be able to catch a pick if he's watching.
Look at this right here. They
Now,
know
right
each
now,
other there. Spanner
and
is
then
going to get that kill.
Get the pick. They do get a trade, though. They do get a trade. Surge comes in and kills their... I don't know what that was. I don't know who died. I think it was Chem. I believe it was Chem. So, okay. So, right now, What is going on right now? Basic, pick it up real quick.
Yeah, let's find out.
Your streams are being a little messed up.
Oh, my apologies. Well, guess it's on me. Then we got a Buck breaking
you're
from
alright.
down low. That's Mags right there. He's ready from underneath. Actually, Kokopa gets taken out in the process though by Tyrant, taking out a couple cams and gadgets and such. He's gonna kind of walk his way up this spiral staircase, continuing to take out cameras actually.
Going for the cameras, making sure no one can spy on them as they're rushing B. Or is that B or is that A? That's A. Very tiny logos. I cannot
Max.
see. And that's Tyrant down by Max. Absolutely clicked on his forward. Max down by the Valkyrie, and Valkyrie comes around and turns around.
Yeah,
on
Aqua
Josh
trades it
and
back.
Picks him off.
Aqua with the pistol in hand. Now they're gonna peek.
Hickory-
Oh, what unlucky timing! Still lives though. Sees the down player on the right. Isn't gonna
Still
go for the
lives.
kill. But as it's happening,
Now
Savannah
right now
is going for the
Savannah
plant.
planting the defuse.
But he gets caught. Aqua Gaming. Oh my goodness, the 3K
Got
right
caught
there
with
at
his
the end.
pants down and caught lacking, and that's Nebula. Nebula.
Yep.
Nebula takes the first round.
Correct. Aqua Gaming really clutching there with those last 2 kills in that fight. Really sealing the deal in that. I believe it was a 1v2 situation as well, so great clutches there from Nebula right off the bat.
It was actually a 1v1. The Mac was down by Aqua at the start of that fight.
Gotcha.
So it was only a 1v1, and he decided to go for the plant, which wasn't smart because he was just left wide open with no teammate to back him up. That's a lot of great picks coming from Nebula as they are running Sledge, Thermite, Buck, and Thatcher. A lot of great characters for trying to breach in and make sure that they can get into the point without fail. Now, on Sophisticated side, they have a lot of open range with their Mira and Valkyrie. They have a lot of open areas that they can see now because of those Mira mirrors and Valcams. Make sure that they can get a huge view of the whole map and try their best to make sure they can't get in.
And so it looks like they're just going to reinforce this garage door, it seems like. Yep. Mainly stockpiling on B, but then they're moving over to A as well. Kind of get those doors solidified as well. But yeah, on this defensive side, blue team has found the objective, so they know they're chilling in this basement. It'll just be how they elect to attack it. Crip, what's your kind of idea based on the composition coming out from Sophistication? How do you think they're going to approach this?
So I think Sophisticated... Wait, Sophisticated isn't Nebula attacking?
Correct.
Okay, so I think they're definitely going to try to breach through that side door that
Sorry,
you saw
my apologies.
from
It would be
Thermite.
Sophisticated attacking. Kokopa is Sophisticated as captain.
No,
my
wait.
apologies. Yep.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay.
Sophisticated
My
on your
mistake.
left and Nebula on your right. My apologies.
Alright. Wait, but they're doing that. Alright, whatever. Nothing to worry about. Alright. So, So, I definitely think they're going to be breaching from the two basic ways, all right? It looks like they're going to be going through garage, and they're going to be going through the garage door, I should say, and then they're going to be going through the stairs. I feel like there's going to be one, maybe two, rushing down those spiral stairs at most, or they're going to be coming through hatches from above. But it does look like Mac is getting ready to look through hatches and make sure that there's no one spying on him.
Yeah, just breaking the floor open right now, ready to kind of push in. Just securing a couple of those sight lines there.
Okay. So, we have Kem just pre-firing a wall. Don't know what he's doing. And then we got... They already opened up garage door. So the whole orange side is already exposed. They have no hiding spots at this point. The entire garage is just wide open for them, ready to come in. And we got 2 kills already. We got I can't even see those names. It's very laggy. I apologize. So we got I believe it was Kem and Savanner. Saverner, I believe his name is.
It's
very
Savarner.
difficult name to pronounce.
Yeah, indeed.
We'll call him
They make
Sav
it hard on
for
us.
now.
Yeah.
All right.
Good call.
So we got Sav. He got picked off by, I think it was a C4, and then Kem died. And now we got Bandit, who also died. I don't know how he died. It's very hard to keep track of this. It's very fast-paced when it wants to. This game is very... fluctuates from being fast and slow and fast and slow.
Yeah, exactly. Like here you got one
Now,
of these
I think...
stopped moments, but you already know in about 20 seconds we're going to have full chaos. 2 guys dropping from both sides. Just waiting for that moment. There's 20 seconds left
Popping
on the clock.
heads, making sure.
Exactly.
Alright, so Kem is still alive. I could not see the name for some reason. Alright. Copa comes in with a kill, kills Hickory.
Now behind him, finds another, gets the knife kill, actually.
Copa gets
onto
the
Jason,
knife
right
on
in the
him.
back. But now, in a 1v2 situation,
Kem dies by Hickory.
gets the down guy and sees the next one. Oh, but the defenders win as the bomb does not go down. Or the bomb is protected, rather.
Good stuff coming from both teams, but it looks like Orange did take this round. And now we're heading over to round 3. It's 2-0. Nebula coming in with the kills. Absolutely taking names. Now it looks like possibly they might be running the same strategy. Yep, they're going to go Sledge, Thatch. There might be a Thermite coming into play, but who knows. They're going to go with Twitch. Oh, there is the Thermite, but in exchange for the Sledge, which is acceptable. But I don't see the purpose of a Gridlock. Now, I understand her abilities very little, but I understand them a little bit to just to grasp. But I don't understand the pick here. Now, Gridlock is a fairly new character, and her abilities are very, very spry, right? She only has some small little traps that do 1 tick of damage, and that can be basically killed with a butterfly of breeze, right? They're absolutely easy to be destroyed, and I don't understand why both sides have decided to pick her each time for these past 2-3 rounds.
We'll just kind of see how they decide to set it up here. Now they're holding this second floor hold right now. The 2 bombs placed around. Still the preparation phase going on. Obviously, the objective's been found by now. But yeah, like you're mentioning, we'll see if these picks actually work out for him, you know. You said it was a little bit more of an unusual sort of thing. Got a little bit of a lag there, that's kind of unfortunate. But either way, round getting started. Here's round 3. 2-0 lead right now for Nebula, but Sophistication really looking to bring this one back.
Now, I do believe that Nebula is doing a great job, but I also feel that Sophisticated could make a huge comeback in this. They have been getting a lot of picks, but they haven't just been following through with them. They're going in for picks, trying to go in small, but they're not. They're coming up short, to say the least.
So I see a drone coming in from Max.
Now,
He's just scoping out anybody, seeing if there are any roamers chilling on this 3rd floor. Or at least this high ground for the most part. But not going to find anything, as the majority of the hold is going to be chilling down low.
Now, I can't see because again I don't have access to the cameras what floor the bomb is, but it does look like there's a multiple roaming situation going on right now. Valk is in very close against two of the enemy team right now, which is going to be very awkward if they do come with his pants down. All right. It's going to be a very unfortunate situation for Aqua, but Aqua did go to the third floor or second floor and is now camping.
Now we got a couple just sitting here on objective A, waiting for Savannah, who's chilling on the side in the drone.
There are
actually,
two holding down A.
they got two just chilling there. Nobody really sitting at B. They got a couple sight lines held down, but nothing really to contest objective. Jason and Nate are actually going to rotate over. Hickory right there with him. Interesting setup by Nebula right now. But it is working out for him so far. Never mind.
All right. So it looks like Sophistication has gotten already 2 picks, 3 picks now at this point. Taking down most of the heavy hitters, but now all they got left is Jaeger with full health and Jaeger with a slight bit of health, 1 to 10 HP at most.
Oh, unfortunate on the
Jaeger
side
goes in
there.
for the kill.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to win that.
In the process.
Little 1v2 on the side. That's Josh going to be able to take him down there. Sees him walking through. Pumps a couple in the dome, and that's going to be the end of the round there.
And that'll be the first round that Sophisticated does win. Good on them. Now we're going to be switching over, and we're going to see what they pick now. It does look like they're going to be most likely going to be going cafeteria. But, you know, everyone doesn't decide where they want to go, so they always conflict. Now we got, again, going in with the Thatcher Thermite. Classic play. Literally cannot be beat by anything. Except for a spawn peeking Jaeger, that is. Now, the Maestro is a very good pick for the turrets, or the camera turrets, I should say. But other than that, his machine gun is very slow, which is a very it's very, I don't know the word to say. Very constraining would the word be. Because it has a low fire rate. It has a large mag, so you could just spray at a corner for like 5 minutes and still get the kill because, you know, people are impatient and they just want to go in. But that's how Maestro gets you.
So got a similar hold. I believe this was Nebula's second objective that they decided to defend. This will be Sophistication's first objective that they want to defend, this downstairs garage area. Orange team has found him with 5 seconds remaining, so they know exactly where they got to go to this basement level. And yeah, they're going to be attacking it here in a second.
Now, they did find the objective, but most of their cameras were destroyed in the process. Aqua looking for any spawn peaks, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case in this situation because they are in garage. Except they do have one roamer on the first floor waiting for someone to come in.
Yeah, it's going to be
hopefully
Max.
We're going to see some action in the second.
Yeah, 100%. Just waiting on this stairway. I'm not sure if they're going to see anything as of right now, though. None of the orange team. Actually, they are going to be coming through in a second. This could be huge for Max. Is 4 people standing right outside of him. Make that 5. They're just hanging out on this little entrance to the garage.
All right, now they're droning in. Trying to see if they can find any little stragglers just hiding in corners so they can get some nice, clean picks.
100%.
But it looks like everyone's just grouping up in this one area, making it really easy for someone to just come in and just get some picks. Tyrant down on the stairs, gets blown up by Josh.
And now Max on the move. Gonna make use of the roamer abilities, try to get an early angle on somebody. Kind of just waiting, though, patiently. Obviously, on the defense, you're not going to be wanting to push up too hard. That's the offensive job. They're doing just that. They're kind of sitting outside through this garage. Blew a hole in it, but still not an easy way for them to get in, as still 5 members from Sophistication ready to strike them down.
We do see a pick coming in from Aqua, killing Clyde, or Cly, sorry. And now Sophia's coming in, gets a terrible angle, can't really do anything about that, so runs upstairs trying to see if he can catch whoever it was on the other end, trying to come in and finish up the kill.
Indeed.
Now we're just looking at Kakopa, just hiding behind a shield, waiting for someone to come in, using his turrets to the best of his ability, but seeing no one in the process.
And they're still just chilling out here. 45 seconds, this clock dwindling down now. They got to make a move at some point. Nebula have kind of just been stalling time here. That's unfortunate as another one gets dropped there. That's Aqua this time. Dropping to Chem X. 4v3 now. Actually, 3v3.
That does look like Josh gets picked.
Oh, they rushed just right in. Oh my goodness.
Now they're starting to plant the diffuser, but they do get smoked, so you can't do it just right then and there.
Complete
We got
confidence by
Kakopa
the
just
squad.
hiding behind his gets a pick now.
Spots the diffuser and drops him.
Names. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, trades his life for it, but Hickory is going to make him pay for it now. 1v2 for this bandit. That's Chem X. Diffuser about to go down. Will it even get planted? That's going to be a no, as the defenders are going to win it there. Yeah. Just doesn't quite go down. Chem X makes the smart play. Yeah, they just stay out of the fight.
Sophisticated wins the 4th round.
So now we got a 2-2 tie. Very interesting.
We will, again, conflicting with the cafeteria and garage. Who knows what's going to go on? Wait, am I dumb? I am dumb. Now it's being contested. Now they're going to be running Capitao on Nebula's side. They're going to be running Capitao, Zofia, and a Jackal. And again, with the classic Thatcher Thermite. Like, do I even have to say it anymore? It's classic. There's no reason I should be commentating on it anymore. It's a guaranteed pick on both sides. But Clyde does come out.
Woohoo! Round 5, baby. Let's get hyped. Holding on the 3rd floor, that's Sophistication. Yeah, sorry about that one, Chief, but they're just chilling. Getting their armor packs, getting rolling. And the objective set up. That's actually Kakopa opening that doorway a little bit, or really just making his own doorway. Doesn't even care. And creating a nice little angle, nice lane for that one. 20 seconds, and they have found the diffuser on this 3rd floor. Let's see if Nebula can kind of break the curse here and get a win on attack. Take a 3-2 lead, but they're going to have to go up against Sophistication's defense, which is already looking pretty solid over the top. Their prep phase, I think they did it pretty efficiently, pretty well. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here in this round 5.
We got Thermite coming in, making sure to see if there's anyone spawn peeking, but of course no one is, because this is tournament play. No one's playing casual at this moment. And they're going to be running the same exact situation. They're going to be going through that side door, or at least trying to. Jackal already down to like 1/4 of his health. Can't really do anything about that. Don't know how he got picked so early on. Not picked, but dropped so early on. Now, I don't know what they're all doing. They're all just standing at this one door, and there's really nothing to really say right now because they're just really clumped up trying to get through this one tiny little hallway that is being not watched for some reason. I don't understand why that is going on.
Yeah, I think they're waiting on some drone scoutings right now. We see Lion and Aqua both in their drones right now, just kind of waiting, get some scouting going, and then they'll plan their attack. They got a minute 40 to work with, so might as well take their time, make sure this goes correctly. So they're just chilling for now, waiting to see what the opposition looks like. I think we will finally start to see a little bit of an engagement going through right now.
Now, all of a sudden, it just switched from everyone on the ground clumped up in one area all to the roof. We got Jackal going on from the side, and we got Thermite and Capital following through with him.
Yeah, they just
Also Thatcher.
They just pulled a full reversal on them. They were chilling on the other side of the house. They walked all the way across the top of the ceiling. And now they're all here, just grappling on the side. You're waiting to go through, but Kakopa greets them.
And
Not very friendly as Jason Ayer gets dropped, but Surgeline trying to come back with it. Not going to happen. Kakopa, are you kidding me? Fighting so many. Doing well with that Alda.
Now, if we look at the leaderboards right now, can you show the leaderboards?
100%, bro.
We do see that Kakopa is at the top, getting a lot of kills for his team right now. It's very even with the rest of his team, except for Kem coming in with a little bit of a feeding right now.
Oh, that is so unlucky. The timing of that. That is unfortunate.
He did hear him run by, but he did not see him run by. And then
Max saw that one.
Kill.
Yep.
Picks off Hickory and then Aqua gets picked off by Josh. Absolute headshot.
And defenders win round 5 just like that. They zone them out. They get those frags. In a 3-1 lead. Nothing really they could have done there to push through. And there's your end of round replay. Pretty anticlimactic.
That's the end. That was a quick round.
Yeah, it was quite quick. Tried to run that reversal, but didn't quite work out for him. So 3-2 now the scoreline. Sophistication in the lead over Nebula. Really close game so far.
Now we do see Tyrant coming in with the Ash, as everyone knows from a Siege point of view that Ash is pretty broken. 0 hitbox, great gun. They did nerf her, taking away her ACOG, but you know she's still pretty viable, and it's a very big surprise to me that we haven't seen Ash really touched on in this game so far.
Yeah, so maybe we can highlight Tyrant on that offense. Maybe they can pop off a little bit. Popped off earlier as well. And nice couple frags, but right now Sophistication, they're up 3-2, I believe. Yep. They're going to be on the defense in this prep phase. They're going to roll on this second floor rather. Technically first floor, excluding the basement. They're going to sit A and B. A little bit of lag again, which is unfortunate. But right off the bat, they find both bombs. That was huge. Now they're just kind of able to hide, get some nice drone spots for the most part. Only 3 drones up. But, yeah, it looks like Kakopa's going to be sitting on the upper floor, too. Possibly getting a spawn peek. Never mind, just dropping down. Getting some reinforcements so they can't come from above. Well done by the Maestro there. So 10 seconds, we will see the attack come through. We will get a chance to scope out if that Ash can work out for Nebula.
Now, we do see Kakopa running the Maestro again, and as I was told, because I have absolute no game knowledge of this game, that the LMG actually does have one of the highest fire rates in the game. The biggest mistake on my end so far, along with not knowing the team names off the start. I apologize for that. Yeah. But coming through, we're going to hopefully see some more plays coming in from Kakopa. We do see Tyrant see someone running by, but doesn't quite make the kill. And we just got Maestro standing in a little corner. Don't understand why he doesn't destroy the hatch below him. Not destroy, reinforce
speaking
it.
Of
but
destroy.
I do understand the Kakopa.
Yeah, Kakopa.
Speaking of destroy, Kakopa comes in with the cleanest pick, hiding behind a shield, and just comes in, getting ready to get some more picks.
Oh, this is going to be intense.
We do see Ash to our right.
Ah! There we go. Kakopa mowing through Tyrant. That's the Ash going down. Gets straight out by Jasonator, though.
And then that's Kakopa down.
Yep.
That's Kakopa down.
But, I mean, the damage has been done.
Very
2 kills.
Unfortunate, as he was.
Finds him on the stairwell. That's Chem X, though. Nicely done.
Chem X
one bar
comes
of
in
health.
revenge for Kakopa.
Is right behind one who doesn't turn around. Now they turn around. There we go. That's Hickory.
Gets turned on.
Now in a 1v2 after turning on him. He's going to see him right there. Can they get the shots through? Not quite. That's Josh. Going to give him the win for round 6. Not quite rolling through with the 1v3. Josh going to cut that one short, knowing exactly where they were going to be, getting the shots in, winning the round for that squad.
Yeah, and that's going to be the round for Sophisticated. Now, this is a very interesting pick. Mozzie. From my, I don't know, I would have to say 70-plus hours on this game, I have not saw or thought of Mozzie in a good light. I feel like his kit is pretty basic and doesn't have any real use to it other than you steal someone's drone, right? When you could definitely just play like Echo or something like that, and you have your own special little drone that does its own cool little thing. I mean, granted, it can take Twitch drones, but it's still not going to do well, because as soon as you get that Twitch, it's probably already gone. All of its shock charges are most likely going to be gone, destroying cameras on the way into objective. So other than that, I don't see the reasoning behind anyone playing Mozzie. I mean, if Mozzie's your favorite character, that's understandable, but I just don't see any reason to play him. Unless you're just trying to have fun, of course.
We're not playing to have fun. We're playing to win $250 here. Well, also maybe have some fun. You know, that would be a bonus. This is that tournament.
Maybe have some fun.
Maybe. You know, we're playing video games to have fun. Yeah, 100%.
This is a tournament. People are here to win. They're not trying to mess around. So there has to be some reason that they did pick Mozzie. Oh, but they actually didn't. They actually swapped off Mozzie last second as I'm saying this. I didn't realize that until just now.
Now, this is the pace I like to see. We got a couple people just crawling up the walls like Spider-Man, already ready to move in on to B. That's Savannah, actually, right now. Let's see if I can jump on with him. That's not Savannah. That's not Savannah. There we go. That's not Savannah either. Oh, that's because they got dropped by Tyrant right off the bat. Now 5v4 in favor of this defensive squad. Great kill on the player peeking the window, but he gets traded out by Kakopa. Really popping off this game right now. Playing the sledge. Seeing the opponent going through, but gets the reload. And now shooting through, but gets caught by Surge Line. Oh my goodness. Very low playing that Doc, but is able to get some health back in. Using that stim pistol.
Yeah, it does look like Kem is in the middle of a shootout with someone, but I can't seem to make out who. Looks like he's just going to go up to the roof, play it safe, probably go over to another side of the room and grapple down. But it looks like he is going to have to go to the first floor or to that far, far window.
Oh, look at Max. Yeah, look at Max. Does find Jasonator through that window right there. Let's jump on. See if they can get these last shots in. It's a 2v2 right now. Health bars looking around similar for both sides, so really even. Offense obviously being at the disadvantage, trying to push into the objective. And look at that sightline by Surge. Oh my goodness, playing that Doc, catching him right through the window. And Tyrant wins the 1v1 against Chemex as well. That's going to be the defenders winning round 7. 4-3 now going to be the score. Somehow shooting without a gun.
He's just running around with his bare hands. He's ready to scrap with anyone that comes through. One moment. I am having technical issues. Hold on.
You're chill. Woo! Woo!
I'm sorry, this is taking a moment more than I thought it would.
Hey, you're chilling.
I don't understand why this is happening. So for the moment, Basic, can you take lead on this?
Yeah, 100%.
I am having problems. I cannot see the thing for some reason.
Yeah, that would probably
Game.
make it difficult to commentate.
But it's not
if
on
you can't
your
see.
end, I don't believe.
Interesting.
It is. It is. I cannot see.
Enemies have found the bomb with 20 seconds. That was Savannah who was able to pull that one off and gets a nice doorway to escape. Look at that. They just let him roll underneath that car. Great spot for that drone to sit. Hickory might have spotted it. Where's Hickory at here? There we go. Hey, Hickory, you can't walk through there right now. Trying to hit that drone. Knows he's hanging out, kind of taunting him, but... Oh, wow, going right on the outside, actually. They're going to be detected placing that Maestro camera. Let me get Maestro item. Can reinforce that wall as well. That's a great usage of that ability before the offense can even rush onto that. It's Valkyrie lobbing a camera over the top as well. Let's see what we got going out right here. 2 prepared to walk through this garage. Actually 4 kind of chilling on this outside. Where's that last one? We got somebody chilling in the spawn, I believe, on a drone. It's kind of rotating around.
What are they droning right now? Is that Chemex? I believe that would be Chemex.
That would be the question. Yep, that is going to be gone now. They've popped out of it. We got a little bit of latency issue, which is quite unfortunate. Svanner just chilling on the outside. Get a drone from that side again. So we can drop to the objective room, actually.
What is going on?
Oh, interesting by Josh. He's going to place the thermite right on the front. It's going to blow up. He's got to get out of there. Got to get some covers. Aqua Gaming's ready to just start shooting down at him. As that Valkyrie rotating back a little bit, using the bomb as cover, shooting through the car window. And now Sophistication starting to surround the objective. Their master plan is starting to take form here. So you can kind of see on outside. Max is over the top. They've got their rotations down. They're ready to strike on the objective here in a second. Nebula just kind of sitting in all their little angles here. And Svanner just able to get all this information with the drone running through the middle of the point. It's going to be huge. 3 members chilling in this one room. Surgeline might join him as well. Going to catch him on the stairway. And Surgeline is going to find that frag. But as that happens, Svanner finds Tyrant over on the side in that stairwell. So a little bit of extra help. Going to try to catch this Valkyrie over on the side. No, not going to happen. Aqua Gaming's going to take him down there. Finds Surge. Gives a little hello to his teammate. He's still got a 4v3 going out in favor of Nebula right now. Throwing another camera out is the Valkyrie. That's 2 more frags.
Like
yeah, for this
2
Nebula
more
squad.
picks. It looks very bleak right now for the blue squad.
Yeah, especially because he's got like 2 out there going to get mowed down.
Come in, and it looks like he couldn't
Not quite.
make the shots. Could not hit his target. But for the most point, Kokopa has been basically hard carrying his team. Without a doubt. He has accumulated 10 plus kills, and he has really shown that he is a good Siege player. And now it's all tied up, 4-4. We're in round 9, and we're getting ready to go into the next round, see who will come out victorious on this round. So there's a lot of great picks going on. We don't actually see the Thermite for the first time in the 8 rounds that we've been in so far.
Never
And
fear,
instead,
Basic is here.
We've got a Blackbeard and an IQ, which is very different than how they ran last time. Now they're going for more, just trying to destroy as many equipment as they can.
Indeed.
Blackbeard coming in with the shield, so you can't pick heads.
And Lion gonna be
And they
playing
do
the
have a
castle.
castle.
Yeah.
And it looks like he is gonna most likely castle the windows and doors on the outside, but not on the inside, so you can keep rotations. Except for right there for some reason.
So you got Sophistication kind of splitting to the three corners here, but now converging sort of towards that objective. Waiting to stroll in. They're actually going quite aggressive here, Savannah, on that Caviera. They're trying to get some shots through. Never mind, is going to back out. And already Max dropped. Not ideal situation for Sophistication. Going to lose that diffuser. Now they pick it up. It's going to be Josh now holding it as that sledge. I don't think that's exactly what they were planning to do. I mean, no team ever trying to get picked right off the start. So huge start for Nebula. Looking to kind of make this a 5-4 scoreline. They already take a huge advantage to see how the rest of this plays out.
Now it does look like Aqua is trying to go and try to pick off some feet, make sure that no one's trying to break in through their strong defenses. But it does look like that no one's going to be taking the bait and trying to destroy their castle at this moment. And we got a little guy over in our far left just hanging out, upside down, chilling out like Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's going to be Ka. Copa going to take the roof there, ready to strike from above on this offensive portion. 3v5 now. Not the best spot for Sophistication to be in, but they can clutch it out. Kakopa does have the most frags on the team by a decent amount. Max at 8, so 2 advantage, but Kakopa really going to have to clutch up. But it's actually Chem X to come through, find a frag. And now 3v4, 3v3! 2 headshots for Chem X. Sees another one over on the side. Might be able to take out the Valkyrie. Not quite able to get it through. Throws a nade out. Shouldn't connect with anything. We'll zone him out a bit, though. But playing that buck down to 50 health, Chem X going to even out the numbers now. 3v3 right now. In sightline now. On the bomb. Josh is holding this mid doorway. Going to shoot that Valcam. There we go. Going to connect with that using the ACOG. He's going to spot him right around this corner. That's the Valkyrie. Can he get the shots? Chem X sees him. Oh, gets the headshot. Almost an ace, but Hickory shuts him down now with 2v2. But gets straight out as Josh and Copa both find 2 from the other side. Sophistication. Wow, in the 3v5, they are going to clutch it out there. With a couple nice frags, winning their ones on the sides, trading them out, and just putting it all together. It's now 5-4.
Now we're going to see
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, apologies, man.
That's all right.
We do see Kakopa playing his classic Maestro, rocking it with Maestro. He's been getting as many picks as he could with that, and it's been paying off in the long run. We haven't seen any flashy things like with his camera yet, which would be very great to see. But it does look like he's using his cameras to zone them out and make sure that they follow a path so they can get a good line of sight for him.
Yes, indeed. In this game, super close right now, as evident by the scoreline 5-4, but also in the kill amounts and the events of the rounds themselves. I mean, that time we saw 2 people get picked early, dropping down to a 5v3, but then they pull it back, getting those kills that they needed to get and win the round with 2 left standing as well. Really impressive stuff by Sophistication, as now they're on the defensive side of things. They're holding down in this basement area. Kind of been one of the more popular ones. I think we've seen it 3, maybe 4 times. But we're seeing it again right here.
It does look like they're gonna find Nebula is gonna find Sophisticate the bomb. It does look like this is a very popular place for them. it does look like all the cool kids want to be down in the basement hanging out. But hopefully we see something different coming in the later matches.
100%. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? And I think the basement seemed to work out for these squads for the most part. So they're going to try to continue that success. So yeah, 3 minutes on the clock, and we see a right side push from our perspective from Nebula. Really, not everybody chilling on the objective. You see Svanner all the way back here, watching for some form of flank. It's not going to come through as all 5 members from this Nebula squad are just waiting through this main doorway, waiting through the garage. And yeah, they're just a little patient, just waiting on just Hickory with that drone going to drop through. Let's see if we can jump on with Hickory as well. That'd be nice. Drone adventures with Hickory here. There we go. Just kind of chilling on top of a gadget. Are you kidding me? And they're not seeing. This is a crazy spot, and they blow through the door. They're ready to get going here. They have the intel. I think they're ready to start pushing through. They still have 2 minutes, though, so they might be patient. They might ease up a little bit. All kind of depends on who can get this early pick to open the door for either side to start pushing a little more aggressive. We got a stalemate going on right now. Let's even get a nice perspective. There we go. A couple guys chilling up top. That's Hickory and Jasonator. Jasonator actually going to run right into ChemX, who's going to drop him. That's a huge early pick for the defensive side. See if we can find ChemX here. There we go. Boom. And he's just waiting on the stairwell, waiting for another one top. I don't think he's going to catch anything for a while. So jump on with the offense, actually. Drone coming out from line. Nobody's shooting him as he comes through, so he's going to get a whole bunch of intel. But sadly, another teammate dropped 3v5 now for the offense. The diffuser on 2v5. ChemX still just wreaking havoc up top. Trying to get some pre-fires. I don't think anybody's going to be peeking them at this point. The other two, I believe, are just, chilling through this main garage door. Still haven't put much together, and it's going to be hard now because you're going up against 5 of them who are all staring you down in the face. Lion's somewhat pinned. Is actually going to try to push into the objective. This is gutsy. Just walks right in. Doesn't get lit up, though. I'm quite surprised that Sophistication wasn't ready for that.
Does get lit up by the turret, though.
Look at Aqua Gaming, though. Gets a kill.
15 health.
Yeah, might find one up top. Pulls out the pistol. Trying to get the shots. So close. Running away.
Coming in, trying to flank from behind.
Oh, and they catch him. The barbed wire is the death of Aqua Gaming as he has to turn around and take a whole mag from Killer Max. We'll see it right here. Climax, rather. Oh, Climax. Oh, that's so clever.
My God. Really?
Guess who didn't pick that up? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Why did I not think of that?
Oh, my
But that
goodness.
does make the score come out from 6-4. Best of 7. Or best, 7. And it does look like it is going to go in Sophisticated's favor. But my question is basic. Who do you think is going to win? And who do you think has been overall the MVP of this whole game on both sides?
On both sides? That's an interesting question. Well, I think based on that lead
On
that they
both
have,
sides,
and the
yes.
momentum that they've been holding, taking 2 rounds in a row, that Sophistication, they only need to win 1 more. Nebula going to have to win 3 in a row. That's a lot of consistency. There's a lot that can go wrong in 3 games, such as early picks like we saw in that last round. So I really got to give the edge to Sophistication at this point, just solely based off the fact that they only need 1 more, and that these teams are pretty evenly matched. And MVP-wise, either Kakopa or ChemX. I think ChemX has had a lot of clutch kills and has turned the tide in a lot of fights that they may not have won. And Kakopa, obviously, just because of how many just sheer frags they're getting throughout the match. Just always seen them in the kill feed pretty much every round for the most part. Sometimes 1, sometimes 2. Just really making their presence known and helping the Sophistication squad get the 6-4 lead right now.
Those are some great points. But for me, I love an underdog story.
100%.
That's one of my favorite stories, underdogs. So I do believe that Nebula can come back from this and at least try to tie it up. And I agree with you for the most part. I do think ChemX and Kakopa have been fragging constantly. I have seen their name in the feed more times than I can count this match. And hopefully we can see more coming in soon.
100%. They're going to be holding this 4-3 setup, the A and the B. Just chilling. You know how it is on these bomb game modes. And 2:40 now. Nebula, you know, the game is in their hands. They've got to push the objective. They've got to get the kills. See if Lion, playing that Twitch, can possibly get some early ones. Looking down low first. Probably not going to spot too much. Throwing a drone, though, ready to roll with it. That's a Twitch drone. Get some early damage. Finding the blitz. Going to bully him up a little bit. 2 tags already. Hunting him down. Can he get the third? Is going to touch him a third time before getting dropped. Surge Lion. Yep. Gets the third, so now Chemex. Not full health. But, oh! Who cares how much health Chemex has?
Chemex comes in.
What a shot!
I don't care about your drone. You're dying. What a shot coming from Chemex, making his presence known that he does not take anything from anyone.
Straight up. Him and Climax both finding frags. They're not
You
gonna
can
make
bully him with a Twitch drone. Incredible. Apologies.
Uh-oh. They just downed themselves from that? Did somebody else throw that nade? Fink is now on the ground thanks to a nade from a...
But it doesn't. But he does not realize that he is down. He could have got a easy pick off.
Interesting
Kill
situation.
2 birds with 1 stone.
We got Chemex down low. What is the setup right now from
It looks like they're 3rd floor.
Yeah,
I believe
they should be 3rd floor. That's where the objective's at, but we see one in basement. That's Hickory finding a kill. Now 2v4 as Tyron gets taken out as well. Let's go on with the underdog squad right now. Aqua Gaming is really going to have to clutch up, and they do! Finding Climax now at 2v3. Even in out the numbers, Hickory with them. That was a 2-man support versus a 3-man squad. Got to push the objective with 50 seconds left. They're going up against Copa, Chemex, and Josh. Aqua going to drone out, try to get some intel. Seeing that one peeking over the top gets dropped instantly. Great aim coming through. From the opposition, just chilling out there. And Hickory! That's huge! Are they going to pull this off?
That's all up to the 2 MVPs of this game.
Oh, they see him to the right. They try to turn on him. This is getting fast-paced.
Now, he does place down a Claymore just in case someone tries to run up behind him and get off a cheeky kill with his back turned. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case because no one's going to be following suit like that.
Oh, this is intense as Copa finds one, gets down now. He's going to green him across. Oh no, walks into a mine and Chemex going to take him out. And that's sophistication. The killer's clutching up there in the end, shutting down the 2v4 clutch. Gonna get the dub there. That's sophistication with the win, 7-4 over Frontier Nebula. Moving on to the finals, baby. Super exciting stuff. We'll see them at approximately 7:30 Eastern Time. Probably more delayed as we are already behind schedule because that was a thriller. 11 maps total. So we'll throw it over to our bracket, which isn't filled out. Not by any means. But yeah.
Now, we didn't even notice Climax coming in with 11 frags, which I didn't even notice. All right, I saw a lot of Kakopa and I saw a lot of Chemex, but I did not see a lot of Climax. But it does show that he got a lot of picks that game.
Alright, so when we get the second lobby set up, you guys can check out the bracket here for a second. But we're getting the next match coming right now. Fury versus the Throne. We're going to get those gamers in here. So give us a quick second. We're going to take about a 5-minute break. Hopefully it actually is 5 minutes as opposed to the huge amount of time we spent setting this up. But yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go away. We got 2 more matches. The final semifinal and then the grand final. So hype. I'm Basic, joined here by Crip. Don't go away. Throwing it to a brief intermission. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Basic. I'm joined here by Crip, and we are doing the Rainbow Six
Hello.
Siege. Oh, I almost just screwed everything up, but I didn't. Nope, we're starting it now, baby. Woo! That was really close. Man,
Let's
I'm awful as a
go.
host. But yeah, CGL Rainbow Six Siege tournament for Xbox, $250 prize pool. We're starting this, baby. We got the two new teams coming out. It's the bottom match of our bracket here, Fury versus the Throne. It's happening slightly delayed, about 25 minutes, because the last match actually ran somewhat long, 7-4, I believe. Sophistication taking the dub against Nebula, but now we got a new game coming on, Throne versus Fury. Here we go. Ban phase right now, and Roos is out of the game, so he's got to get in here quick. That's unfortunate.
Ooh, that's a little bit of handicap for Throne right now. Not a good situation to be in when you lose a team member.
Right off the beginning as well. That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Let's hope that they can come back with this. Clutch up with a 4v5 off the bat. Terrible situation to be in at this moment.
100%.
But
Right as
who
we
knows?
started,
They
too.
can prevail.
100%.
We've seen worse. We've seen 1v5s. We've seen incredible plays coming out from different teams all
Roos
the
has
time.
returned! Woo!
And Roos is back. Hopefully this time he'll stay in the game.
Yeah, he's only here
So
for
we
about
don't have
20
to worry
seconds.
about
Exactly.
a 4v5.
Yeah. Well, looking at these bans here, we got Fuse and Blitz already out as the blue squad. Or blue and or orange squad, so. What are they picking here? Ooh, Mira. Very interesting.
Mira,
They're
interesting.
completely out from the game for these 7 matches. Remember, friendly reminder in the CGL, we're playing first to 7, which is, I believe, a best of 13, if my math is correct.
Best of 13, yeah.
Best of 13. So, yep.
I'm not good at math, but I think that's pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna get rid
Give
of
or
Clash
take a
as
couple
well.
numbers.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, in case you're just tuning in, last match was Sophistication versus Nebula. Sophistication got the dub 7-4. Now we got a brand new one coming out right now, 0-0. Throne versus Fury. It's gonna be the Throne, I believe, on the offense first. They're gonna have 3 rounds to see if they can get it done on Oregon, and the defending side will be Fury.
Now, with all these bans, if we take a look at last game, all the bans were different. But for these bans, they hit Fuse. I believe that's Blitz. No. Is that Blitz? I cannot
Yeah,
see.
second banned one is Blitz. Correct.
Second one is Blitz. All right, and Mirror and Clash. Now, from last game, no one used any of those characters. I wouldn't have expected anyone to use those characters in this game, except for Mira. Right, Mira's the outlier of the group because she is very versatile in most maps with her Miras. And it is a handicap on both teams, obviously, to get rid of that. But hopefully, no one hears the Mira main, so they don't have to worry about that.
Sorry, I just had to take care of something real quick. There we go. We're chilling. So we got a basement hold coming out on floor 1 from the Fury squad. They're just chilling out, getting their fortifies up. There's only a couple entrances here. You know, you got your one little doorway. You can get in from the other side as well. You can break through walls and all that good stuff, but really, kind of compact in here for the most part underneath this house here. So it'll be interesting to see how the Throne elects to attack it. They got a really spread out setup. You can see 2 down here. You got Roos over to the side, and 2 more over on this right side over here. That's Milk and Toxic Snipes.
Basically taking the bombs by grouping up around them, making sure that there's no exits or entrances that they can escape from. And for I believe that the ooh, all right. So Fury picked all right. So Fury did pick basement, right? And them deciding to ban Mira was a terrible mistake if they wanted to run Mira all these rounds, because Mira is very strong down in the basement. For the fact is, they can place a Mira on a certain wall that's connected between basically all three entrances and watch straight from there without worrying about getting peeked or picked. And then all people have to do is worry about the front entrance that you go down the stairs directly into the objective.
Indeed.
But because there's no Mira, that's not going to be the case.
And we were on with Toxic Snipes. He had his drone out. A little frisk. He got in a little kerfuffle with an enemy over on the stairwell. Was able to juke around. But it's in the drone, so it doesn't really matter. And right as they scope down, Melk actually backs him up. Wow! That was a crazy shot from Melk. Wish we got it from their perspective. They got 2 before getting taken out by Cat God, who's now alive as that mute. Sees 3 right in front of him. Knows that they're going to be there. And Snipes now is the opening to plant the diffuser. Already halfway to doing so. Playing that Ash. It's going to come down. Pop back up. And now they're in a great defensive setup. Roos as well over the top in a great position to catch this enemy. He's going to right in front of him. That's a Doc. A precision shot to the dome. Damn, Wolfie going down. Killer Dog's also finding Cat.
And that's another kill. Kill Dog. The dog does kill the cat. Makes sense in this situation, but it does look like Throne is going to take the first round.
Yeah, Killer Dog's kind of popped there. There's a nice final kill as well. Seen him on the side. Nice headshot. Insta-kill. An insta-dub for the Throne. They now take a 1-0 lead going into round 2. Woo!
Woo!
So now we got second attacks here for the Throne. I assume they're going to try to do the same sort of thing where they spread everybody out along the sides and then converge in the one central area. They have the individual talent, I can already tell, to be able to win these 1v1s, get those early picks, and then just set up around it. So honestly, just seeing them through this first round, I really am going to predict Throne to take the dub. Not just because they won the round, but just the way that they won it. Just I think the control and the teamwork that they seem to have felt kind of outmatched. I mean, Fury could surprise me, though. They could totally come out with stuff. And I know we have a couple of Fury fans in the chat. We actually have a lot of Fury fans in the chat. So I'm definitely not counting them out. Don't worry about that.
The majority is Fury.
Yeah, it seems I don't see any
like
Throne fans in the chat, actually.
I don't see a single Throne fan. No love to the Throne today. But what are you going to do?
We'll see if they can play
You win
spoiler
some,
to
you
Fury.
lose some, I guess.
100%. So Fury now.
But hopefully, Throne can win, or at least try their hardest to show that, you know, you should root for someone else other than Fury, right? You got to show that they're a great team as well. That they deserve some love.
Yeah, I mean, I think both these squads deserve a lot of love, and so far it's been in just the one match. I can tell this is going to be a close one. It should be a good one. Again, based on what I saw from one round, right? So it's too early to make the predictions, as we didn't have any of these other games streamed. I'm not familiar with these teams, not in the slightest. I'm not even familiar with the game, so if that wasn't already evident to those who are watching. But we got the action phase going out. Fury looking to take that round back. You know, it's not fun losing the first one. Kind of tests your mental ability there. Like, can we bounce back from this? And so if they take this map, I think it's big for Fury. Shows their mental toughness in that state. But yeah, they're going up against the Throne, who are pushing now from the same direction. Looking to come from this southwest side. 2:30 on the clock. They're going to get rolling. So Toxic Snipes, actually, did he wrap all the way around the back? He did, and he broke it. He broke the window. He's throwing his drone right through there. Gonna be some valuable information that he'll gain from that. And the rest of the squad just kind of pummeling through this window. Let me see if I can get this turned around. Wow, this is complicated, dude. But firmly grasp it, chilling there. Just laying prone behind those bed covers. Somehow those are stopping bullets. I don't really understand it. But, Melk getting dropped dangerously low is so much firepower. I don't know if you can see this. All 5 members just chilling in this one straight area. It's going to be easy for Throne to kind of wrap around a little bit. That's Melk already starting that flank. And I think, where's Killer Dogs at? Or Toxic Snipes, rather. Toxic Snipes going to be on the outside, going to drop, play the low ground, actually. And blowing up that door. He's kind of pranking him a little bit. So he doesn't get peeked right off the bat. And so he's got the back.
He's doing a very alternative approach right now. Dropping down from high ground just to blow up a wall. Which is a very different approach than I would have thought.
Oh, but it's
And
working.
Toxic Type does come in with a kill, kills Wolfie,
He's
gets
on
a
flank.
clean headshot on him.
They're completely just playing with Fury's perspectives right now, coming from both sides. Oh, Toxic Type's going to be right behind him. Use this bullet to take that out. Now they know exactly where he's at. The footsteps being loud. Kills for both sides. Cat God taking out Milk, but trained their life for it. His killer dog's going to take him down with the gun there. Now, a minute on the clock. Man advantage for Throne as they're up in a 4v3 right now. They know exactly where Toxic Snipes is at. He's kind of trapped here for the most part, but he's still in a good offensive position, you know. He can still get some shots in. If he gets this kill, it'd be huge, but he doesn't! He gets dropped down!
He doesn't.
Not ideal, and now we got Firmly Grasp It chilling on the objective, still looking through the window. Finds one in the doorway, that's Killer Dogs, who does find that kill playing the Thatcher. Able to push up a little bit more. There's an enemy right there to the side of him, but the reinforcement, they're not even going to have any clue. Killer Dog's thinking there's one over there. I don't believe that there's anybody chilling on the objective. He could walk through, but he doesn't know that. He has the diffuser to work with, but look, both players just chilling in this one room. Fury and Saucy. He's planting the diffuser now in the corner, and they catch him right in the corner. Roos walks through. Fury Chungus is going to find one, but the rest of the team is spraying down at him. Zerfix is going to get the precision shot there. Attackers win round 2.
Couldn't help it.
Yeah, nothing you can really do. Man advantage for Throne proves valuable. They run it well. They're patient. They plant the diffuser. They get it done. They take a 2-0 lead now on Oregon. Bada beep, bada boop.
Bada beep, bada boo. Now it does look like Fury is gonna go with the same route as they did before. They're gonna hit Laundry Room, and now they're gonna be doing Mute Frost. They're gonna have Pulse most likely roaming, trying to get those nice picks because they know that they're gonna be coming in hot and heavy. They have Valkyrie, or actually they're switching off, I believe. We're about to see who they switch off to. They're actually gonna do 2 roamers. If Pulse does not roam, then it's just the Caveira. But hopefully, we can see some very interesting and exciting plays coming in from Throne, because they don't have a Thermite, but I do believe they have a Habana, and which is going to be very different, considering they are down in the Laundry Room, and there's not a lot of places for them to breach, except for Hatch and the side room. But things can change very drastically in the heat of a battle.
Oh, for sure. So we got lots of Fury fans in the chat, so we got to see the hype. They're down 2-0 right now. You got to cheer for them, get them back into this. Kind of seem a little outmatched by the Throne as of right now, but it could change. You know, teams can be different attacking and defending based on the pace they like to play. I think Throne really patient, played their attacks really well. Fury just kind of got caught sitting in some areas, didn't win the gunfights that they had to win, and it overall is leading to this 2-0 scoreline. But Fury could totally bring this back. I think they're still playing close matches. They could still clutch up. Depends on if they get these early frags, which we will see here in a couple minutes. So you got 3 just chilling on the outside here. Right on this first floor. They can't really get down to the basement right away. But, Toxic Snipes chilling behind the van. Roos in the back, and they have this elaborate scheme. They got 3 on the right here. Roos chilling, and I don't even know where the last one's at. Let's see if we can find him. Maybe we can. They're just
It
rapping.
looks like he's up. It's upstairs. I believe it's.
Yeah, that'd be
Habana,
Zerfix. Yes, correct. We got Roos and Zerfix. Zerfix making a ton of progress already, actually. Roos with him there. Let's see if we can get on to Zerfix. There we go. Yeah, they're just chilling over the top. This 2-man group, and you got a 3-man group on the outside. They're just spraying over. This is a practice strategy. They're running it very well so far. Let's see if it can lead to an early frag for them. That's kind of, I think, what they're focused around right now. They got to get into that basement, though, is the problem. There's no direct way besides a couple hatches and a couple stairwells.
Now, Killer did just waste a Thatcher just there, because no one followed up with Havana or anything like that. But hopefully that doesn't affect them in the long run.
Yeah, Killer Dogs gets a nice kill as well on the Wolfie. That's another early pick for this Throne squad. They have the 5v4. They took advantage of the man up last time around. Maybe they can do it again. They have the Hibana to blow this open. You know, somebody's just right there
And
on
it looks
the
like the
stairs.
Habana fell flat because there wasn't enough. The thermite. Sorry, Thatcher wasted the first little Thatcher orb and didn't connect with anything.
Toxic Snipe solo. Gonna find an enemy. No, wasn't even looking. Had no idea that Chungus was just chilling there. But Roos did. After that trade coming through, he is gonna protect his teammate. Avenge him, rather. Now they found Bomb B, and they're ready to go for this. 4v2 right now for the Throne, looking to extend their lead to 3-0. They just see the edge of the gun. Zerfix gonna go in with the stun. I think he connected. He's not gonna drop down though. Afraid for his life. His team's gonna be coming up to back him up. I believe that's Killer Dogs. Yep, he's chilling. We got Milk just laying prone, trying to get some shots on the stairwell. Just right behind him. Do they have any idea he's gonna come up on him here shortly? Killer Dogs planning, and Zerfix. Oh
Now
my
they
goodness.
are planting because they only got 10 seconds left.
Yeah, just rushes through. So I'll see the last one there. Just chilling to the left of Zerfix. Will he see him just chilling in that room? He knows exactly where he's at. Sprays the shots, doesn't connect. Saucy wins that one there. Now, a 1v2 with very low health. Really going to have to pull a miracle as a smoke right here to clutch out this full 1v3. Diffuser placed, and it's already halfway down on objective A. They know exactly where Saucy's at. There's really not much of a chance for him here, but he can try and get a miracle shot to come through. That's not going to help him very much. I think they're going to maybe
like
push
they're
up.
get hit by a Nomad.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Why would they push up? They're defending the diffuser, actually. I don't know why I thought they'd push up. Yep, there we go. Saucy's going to get taken down by Milk. They were just sitting there patiently waiting for him to peek. They knew where he was coming from. They execute perfectly. Spraying through nice pre-fire. Making use of the time left on the clock there. 3-0 now for Throne. It's just all of them right now. Complete dominance for the most part. Going into round 4, they got to go on defense. Woo!
Woo! Alright. Apologies. Alright. There have been a lot of great plays so far. We've been seeing a lot from Toxic, Milk, a little bit from Zeref, and Killer Dog really coming in clutch with those kills. Really pushing Fury back, showing who's boss, making sure that there's no one left behind on their team.
Yeah, and you mentioned those 4 members. I think Roos as well. Sorry to interject, but I think all 5 members of the Throne have been trading the kills beautifully. You know, every time somebody gets dropped, they know the location, they adjust from it. You know, and they back their boys up, and that's kind of what it's about in Rainbow Six Siege, is just winning and having the main advantage until there's nobody left. You know, and I think they're doing that beautifully right now, as evident in the scoreline, 3-0.
And Siege is all about the numbers, man.
100%.
It's all about the numbers. If you can definitely overpower someone with just sheer numbers, but there are situations where you can win with just 1 or 2 people on your team against a full team, and in those cases, you're basically a god. And further in this match, let's hope to see some better plays from Fury. We do see a lot. I'm seeing a lot of cheering for Fury in the chat. Hopefully, you know, for their sake, we can see some better plays coming in by them.
Yeah, I'd love to see Fury make the score a little bit closer. I think they can do it if they get these early frags. I mean, it's been thrown pretty much every time, taking the 5v4 and just running with that advantage through the rest of the round, you know. Trading kills out, running the strats, just taking advantage of the fact that they have more. And if they continuously get these picks, you know, it'll just beat the Throne all the way through. So we got to see an adjustment from Fury in terms of first pick percentage, you know. Maybe firmly grasp it with this Lion ability, can get something going. Doesn't spot anything as everybody's able to stand still. Now ready to roll through right now. And that is unfortunate, like we were talking about. The man advantage. They do trade it out, though. They take out Killer Dogs, which actually wasn't the one who got that kill. That was Toxic Snipes, I believe, who got that kill right off the bat. And so,
It was.
really interesting
Killed Cat.
setup right now. They got 2 on this backside. That's Fury and Firmly. And then Wolfie and Saucy just chilling down here. They're ready for a little bit of a flank, but you know who's standing in their way right now? Without even knowing it, Toxic Snipes is going to be right behind them.
Toxic Snipes
He's
creeping
getting
in.
some early shots. He
Getting
got
a pick
one.
on Saucy.
Yeah, but he might be able to find the last one too. He's detected by the lion ability, so he can't really do much. He's going to re-peek it though. Spots him for a second. He wants this kill. It's a 4v3 right now for Throne, and if he can clutch this up, it'll be a 4v2. Pretty much a 1 round for them. So they're just kind of waiting, almost a game of chicken, to see who will peek first. There's a smoke coming through. He's going to use it to dip out. He's going to try to run away. Toxic Snipes.
I hope he picked up the diffuser, because without that, there's no way to win this without eliminating the whole team. And from the way Fury's been playing so far, I don't see that happening.
Oh, that flash was so unfortunate. And fight's going out. Toxic Snipes fighting other. Pulls out the pistol, and he downs him! Oh, the 2K for Toxic Snipes with the help of Zerfix in the back.
Toxic.
Yeah, it's some support, and Mel gets the final blow.
Toxic. And that is...
Oh, the clutches from Throne. It's just insane.
Throne. 4-0 by Throne. Incredible plays coming out right now. Toxic coming in with 3 picks that game. Incredible job by him.
Yeah, 4-0 right now. It's just all Throne all the time. They're getting these kills. They're winning their 1v1s, sometimes 1v2s. Cough, cough, Toxic Snipes. It was a great clutch. Well-timed flashbang. I don't know if that was him or if it was his teammate. Because somebody got flashed when they could have been behind Toxic Snipes for the frag. It's escaping me now. Maybe I can catch the replay on the minute stream delay. Yeah, maybe not. It's a little too late for that.
I believe it was not.
But
I believe it was Wolfie.
Either way.
If not, it was Chungus.
Yeah. Either way, Snipes got the shots in and found the 2 that kind of...
You know, it's 4-0 right now. It's 4-0 right now. I believe that if the chat went in and cheered louder for Fury, maybe they could make a comeback. But we won't know unless chat comes in and gives them some hype. We haven't seen a lot of good plays coming in from Fury, but they do need to change that, or they will be going home empty.
Indeed, nobody wants to go home empty. I mean, they might have had some fun. It's hard to have some fun when you're losing 4-0. Maybe they can catch a couple rounds. Because we're playing video games, man. Yes, there's a $250 prize pool, but it's just about playing with your team and just having a great time. And I myself joined by Crip. I think we're having a pretty good time, right? You know, making friends as well.
Yeah, great time, man.
100%.
This is our first time ever interacting, dude.
Yeah.
Great man.
This is a fun
Great
experience.
times going around by everyone.
For sure. It's just an overall good environment for our inaugural R6 tournament, I believe. Great viewership as well. Thank you all for tuning in. I don't know why I picked now to say all the thank yous for all this stuff, but, you know, it's whatever. Thrown up 4-0. We're going to roll back to the action. Prep phase is done. Kind of blabbered on through that whole thing, but just chilling on this, I believe. Second floor?
I feel like that was
third
good.
floor. Yeah, it was great. So now, seeing Throne
Now
on
we
the
do
defense.
see a classic Maestro coming in, right? We've seen that a lot through the past 10 plus games. Mostly coming in from last game, but hopefully Zaref can fill in the shoes that were left by Capico last game, but we'll have to see. Only time will tell from that.
Yeah, we got a Lion coming out yet again. Let's firmly grasp it, trying to do it. Pushing up, waiting for stuff to go through.
And
Smoke's getting popped.
with the Lion, it's kind of sad because they absolutely...
What?
Oh, wait.
What? They go in with the smoke and they're just planting it.
Ninja plant.
5v5, they're going to plant and they're going to pop the Lion too.
Absolutely
What is
not.
this strat?
Gonna plant.
They plant, but then he dies. So now now they have to go protect the diffuser, and nobody's there to protect it.
Pick.
They're gonna get dropped as they're walking in. Only 2 of them left. Almost a friendly fire. Cat God though.
Bruzy comes in. Maestro got... Oh my god.
They still have the
It's a very
advantage here as
intense
Cat God's
match
in a
right now.
great
It's hard to
spot.
Commentate.
And he gets the precision on Toxic. Cat God just clutched finding those 2 kills. Now it's a 1v1. Cat versus Dog. And he gets trapped on his way in. Oh no. Dog just able to go get the defuse. Cat God forced to watch in the trap. That is unfortunate in that 1v1. The Throne win in spectacular fashion. Oh my goodness. 5-0 now.
Just looks like it's not Fury's day. This does not look like it's Fury's day.
Holy
Lady Luck
cow.
is not smiling upon them today.
Yikes. And they had the kills, they had the position. I thought it was tough when they were down in the 4v5, but then Cat was in a fantastic spot.
But
Got a frag, found another precision shot, but eats the trap.
no one was expecting the Frost.
Nope.
Every time you play Siege, you never expect the Frost. And that's what gets you every time. Now, we're going to see a little bit of a troll pick. Nope, just kidding. They swapped off Tachanka and went straight to Jaeger. A little bit of a bait right there from me. Thanks, Milk. I appreciate that, buddy. And we got Zeref going in with another Maestro. Wait, weren't they on attack just last round?
Correct. They go 3 attack, then 3 defense.
Oh, I had no idea about that. I swear it was going back and forth the whole time. I'm so confused now. How? Alright. Okay. But we got Zeref going in with the Maestro yet again. Hopefully he can get some great picks.
Yep.
Alright. And I talk a lot about the Maestros, but Killer Dog and Toxic have been really like playing it very well this game. Not saying that any of the other players aren't doing well. I'm just saying that I've noticed way more frequent kills coming in from Killer and Toxic.
Yeah.
They've definitely been shining this game a little bit brighter than the rest of the team. But for the most part, they're all shining pretty bright.
Indeed. And if nothing else, I mean, the Throne with this 5-0, they're getting us back on schedule. If nothing else, we were behind for a while, but if this goes quick, then it works out well for us.
Ahead of schedule.
Yeah, final's supposed to be starting in 10 minutes. Probably won't be for another 20 or so because you do have to work out a couple things with the captains. But that's going to be after the game finish anyway, so we're going to be delayed no matter what. However, Throne really almost speed running this tournament right now with a 5-0 lead right now over Fury. Toxic Snipes in a great spot, and they decide to back off through that window. So objectives on the 3rd floor here. Cat God really getting frisky with it. Slice is going to open up the window for him. They might try to peek through. That's a beautiful camo as well. I enjoy that with the phase chain on there as well.
Phase up.
Phase up indeed.
Now, Throne, even when put on defense, plays very aggressively and just doesn't let Fury breathe. As soon as they get into the game, they don't give them breaks. As soon as they start pushing in, they push back with 10 times the force.
Yeah.
And make sure that, they don't get any picks that they can't get back.
And look at the positioning from Snipes and, was that Killer? Or was that Zerfix? Not entirely. Melk is the
Zerf.
positioning. Yeah, look at that. Down on the bottom floor, spraying out. They're doing some ninja moves to dodge the shots there. But like this positioning, they're so far away from the objective.
Ultra Instinct Milk.
Exactly. But I mean, they're so far from the objective, but on the 2nd floor right now, I believe. Yeah, that's the majority of this Fury squad. They're gonna have to be working upwards, which is quite unfortunate. And Toxic Snipes is right in front of them, ready to greet them as they walk through. He's marking. He knows somebody's there. They're making a lot of noise. The Lion ability is being used now. But still, a minute, and Fury gotta get on this objective. They gotta plant the diffuser.
Now, it honestly does look like, I think that is Toxic, is being surrounded at this point. He's got people from his left, right in front of him, behind
Milk
him.
as well.
There's absolutely nowhere he can go.
Who we got in the corner? Was that Toxic? Yeah, Toxic Snipes right now.
Yeah, Toxic.
Yeah. He's
Got
pinched.
people to his left. He's absolutely pinched. But he's got a nice monkey to keep him occupied while he's stuck there.
We got a numbers advantage for Fury. I think one of the first times this game. I don't know the exact statistic, but they're in a 5v4 right now. For those of you cheering for Fury in the chat, looking for the comeback, they might get around right here. They've got an advantage. They have the possibility, but they only have 10 seconds. And they lost one. They lost two. Killer Dogs watching the entrance. What the heck just happened? They
like
killed
it's a
4 of them!
1v3.
5 of them!
And that's Throne taking the round.
What
Yet
the?
again,
Why the?
absolutely incredible plays. We couldn't even commentate
Yeah.
that fast because it was just over in the blink of an eye.
The problem with their positioning there is they were all coming from the same spot, and there were 2 guys from the throne able to spray down on them as they all 4 walked in. It was way too predictable for the most part. The numbers advantage didn't matter because they were all just sitting there like bullet sponges. Nothing they could do. No way they could react fast enough. Their positioning kind of screwed them over there, despite the clutches that they had early on in the round.
Now, I think I don't want Fury to go home with a fat 0 in their pocket. I believe with my utmost heart that they can at least crunch out 1 or 2 wins before the end of this. But hopefully, all the Fury fans would agree with me. Hopefully, they can make this huge comeback and show how good their team actually is.
Yes, indeed. It is unfortunate that we were only able to stream the finals or the semis and the finals because you take a look at this bracket. Swapping over, look at that. Fury won 7-0 in their match. I don't believe that was a forfeit either. That was a clean sweep by the squad. So now to get sweeped on the other side of it, or almost sweeped for the most part, you know, it's not a true representation of how good this squad actually is. They were able to beat Nitro 7-0. But sadly, it's been the Thrones game so far. So we got match point for the Throne. They're up 6-0. Time running down 3 minutes now. If Throne can attack, plant the diffuser, or get their 5 kills, they're punching their ticket to the finals, giving them a shot at winning $250 in our prize pool. So fantastic from CGL. Very nice people. Very great organization that allows us to do stuff like this all the time. And they're going aggressive with it. They're just chilling on this outside area. Objective down right here. But Killer Dog's dropped early. That's Wolfie getting the frag. But firmly, Dello and Milk from downtown over here. Gonna take that one out. Trade it now. 4v4. He killed that down target with the Ash, which is quite interesting. So he's got the breach charge set. They're ready to walk around playing a couple different lanes here. Like we mentioned, 4v4, throwing up 6-0. In case you're just tuning in, CGL Rainbow Six Siege tournament on Basic, joined here by Crip. And it's a fantastic matchup right now. We're heading our way into the finals after this. Is this final semi-final match. Lots of finals. But damn, Wolfie!
Lots of finals.
Indeed. Flanks and gets traded out by Milk, though. So now 3v3, and that's the Throne squad.
Takes the trade.
Yeah, every time Fury seem to get a kill, it gets instantly counteracted by the Throne. Like, it might even happen right here, because they know the enemy's just chilling right there. Milk downed. Gonna give himself a little bit of a supercharger. Sees an enemy over the top as well.
He does use his supercharge to revive Milk in an instant.
Cat God gets downed by Milk. Oh no!
Looks like the Milk is drinking the cat. That made no sense. Terrible puns. Let's go!
Zerfic's gonna find one on Fury, but Saucy turning it around, and now 1v2, but really it's kind of favorable for both sides. Look at the health. Like 1 bar combined for these 2 players.
Vigil does have full health.
Yeah, and Saucy has the full health.
And it does look like Ash is about to plant right now. Ash still has 1 breaching round. Hopefully she can use that like she used in the beginning of the round to get a nice cheeky pick. And
yep, there we go, Saucy.
Just kidding. She's dead. Saucy gets a quick pick on him. Getting
Half
ready.
the time left.
Probably gonna pre-fire this corner.
1v1, sees him there. Milk, if they hit this shot, they're going to the finals.
Opposite.
If Milk can clutch this up, the Throne will be in the finals here. Diffuser going down. He gets him on the side. That's Milk.
And it does look
the clean 7-0
takes the win
for the Throne. Oh my
7-0.
goodness. Wow, clean sweep for the Throne. Phenomenally done. That was the closest round of them all. found it fitting to be the final one, so flawless victory for the throne. Oh my goodness, they're going to be facing up against Sophistication in the finals. We'll find out the map for that real shortly. But in the meantime, we're taking it over to a quick break. Thank you for joining us. I'm Basic. I'm joined here by Crip, and hopefully it's not too long. We'll see you here shortly. $125 on the line. Throne v. That's not Fury, it's Sophistication. Are you kidding me? Sophistication. There we go. Update. Okay, let's start this again. Okay, nope, the score's 7-0. Alright. Update. $125 on the line. Throne v Sophistication. First to 7. Let's get this run. We got our band phase going out right now. First one banned is Hibana.
Habana.
That's pretty epic. Now it's on to the blue team. Let's get this band come through. Blue team, that's going to be the Throne on the left side. Sophistication on the right side. Making sure everybody's aware. Let's see who they decide to ban. So intense. This could determine the game right here. I'll change the impact of it. Blitz.
And Blitz.
Gonna be banned. Interesting.
Now, Blitz got a nerf. A very significant nerf. Because back, not even that long ago, you could have just flashed over and over and over and over again until the person was basically missing their eyeballs from the light burning them off. But now, he's pretty well maintained. So it's very interesting. It's very different to ban. They banned them last game, but I still don't see how it could have been that big of an effect on them. But they did ban 2 very crucial characters to both of their comps. Both sides have used Habana and Mira in the past, but now looks like neither one of them is going to use either. I'm surprised they didn't ban anyone that was a very heavy consequence on either one of their sides, like Thermite or Thatcher or even Ash. Or Maestro, because Maestro has been a huge character
He's
for
been so
all
popular.
4 teams that have played so far. Very popular. Definitely the cool kid at school, if you would.
He's kind of been a staple pick for them, 100%. And I think someone we didn't see very much of is Ash, which we're getting to check out from Throne. I think they ran it a couple times in theirs, but Sophistication, I don't think they had to deal with that very much in their game against Nebula, so it'll be interesting to see.
Sophistication did run Ash once, I believe, in somewhere in their game. I could be wrong. I could be totally dead wrong. But I do remember seeing an Ash at one point in the first match.
Gotcha. I think you might be right as well. We've gone through a lot of Siege today, much more than I should have in a single day.
A lot of interesting plays.
Yeah.
A lot of great plays coming from all 4 teams that have played in the semifinals.
For sure.
But now we're in the champions.
Heck yeah, man.
Let's get this going.
This is the finals. $125 to the victorious team here, which is huge. This is more than half the tiers in the multi-tier tournament. So this is some legit stuff for these Rainbow Six squads. So right off the bat, really nothing going out. I mean, we're only 15 seconds into it. Throne's still kind of plotting out their attack, so to speak. So we're going to kind of take a little more of a third-person view. They're in the basement, so let's look up top. Let's look what the Throne are running. They're all just hanging out in this little corner, waiting to roll through. They're Fallen Milk, their Fuse player. Surprised it didn't get banned. So we were talking in the Twitch chat earlier, did kind of get spoiled. But they're just going to blow right through. They're going to use the Breach Charge. Milk going to follow it, and he's got a whole team with him. The only one really not there is Toxic Snipes, who's in a drone, and Reese is going to join him. So really just going as a unit, which is very different than what they were doing last round on Oregon, I believe it was. They're attacking this basement, so it will be tough.
They definitely were spread out way more. They were putting every entrance, exit, window, tiny little crack in the wall to use, and they were definitely not leaving any ground uncovered.
Yeah.
But now it looks that they're definitely, getting in a line, holding hands, making sure no one falls behind. And
well, sadly,
definitely is playing very differently.
Well, sadly, somebody already did fall behind as Chemex really doing some work as the roamer, picked one off early and is still just hanging out. And if they peek enough, they might spot another to their right. They're not going to see it. Not going to peek that one. So they're just kind of hanging out. Chemex already, though, the damage has been dealt. Throne losing one early. They haven't had to deal with this much going up against Fury in their semifinal matchup. They didn't early pick them very often. So let's see how Throne approaches the 4v6 or the 4v5 here. So they got 2 down low already, Snipes and Roos. 2 up here. I believe 1 on another floor. Yeah, we'll find out eventually. Wait, no, they only have 4. Exactly, they're splitting it up. And now they only have
now
3.
Looks like Sav does take down Killer in a little bit of an attempt to try to go back to point, and doesn't go well for him.
Oh, look at this sight line on the diffuser.
Oh, he's
right
making sure that no one can touch that diffuser.
Well, for sure. And there's only 35 seconds. They're going to have to hurry if they want to touch that diffuser. Oh, that's unlucky. Just hops right in.
Sav looks away for a millisecond.
Just a half second. Snipes just hops over top of it. That's some lucky timing if I've ever seen it. So let's see if Throne can kind of take advantage of this. They already find one. Zerflix and Toxic Snipes comes down. Now it's a 3v3, but Toxic Snipes getting lit up as he walks through.
Get picked off by a
and he had the diffuser.
Of all things.
They only have 15 seconds. They got to get these kills fast. They see one over there. If I'm that enemy, I wouldn't peek. They only have 8 seconds. Really thrown all the only thing they can do is try to get these kills. I don't think they're going to get them. Zerfix not going to be able to plant the diffuser. Oh, no way!
Oh,
he picks it up! It is planting just in time.
Left.
Now they're planting it.
It does look like
getting down.
The other team is definitely going to push.
Oh, they're right over top of them. Melee. Pistol coming through. Downs one! You got to turn around quick because the enemy's coming through. No way that Zerflix is able to clutch this. Finds another one with the pistol. Doesn't take him out. But knows exactly where he's at. How did he pull this off? Last second diffuser grab and plant.
Incredible.
A miscue from Sophistication. Could end up costing him. He sees him. He turns. Kakopa, no, is going to find it.
Last second.
Oh, we are in for a good matchup, Crip. This was round 1. This was round 1.
Incredible. Throne went on a 7-0 win streak and then just completely biffs it at the last possible second on the very first round of this champion match.
Let's see if I can resolve this frame rate, because that was quite unfortunate, as we didn't get that match in its full glory. A little bit of a lag coming through from the stream, but it should be done for now, which is nice. So we'll just have to see how this plays out. Man, that was a close round 1. Like, to start off the match. You know, you lose 2, Throne comes back, gets a couple others, Toxic gets caught as he's coming in, they have only seconds left to grab the diffuser. They do get it down somehow, Zerfix, but then Kakopa, the clutch man from the semis, comes out again, shuts him down. A little bit of an unlucky peak timing, but what a crazy first round.
Now, I don't know who was the last one alive, I think it was... Who was it? Was it Tox Snipes or was it
Last alive for the Throne was Zerfix.
No, who... Zerfix, right. Apologies. So, Zerfix made a huge mistake of not killing the Jaeger as soon as he got him down. Because
he tried.
Obviously, he was rushing, so he tried, but that costed him because leaving that Jaeger alive let him call out where he was at all times, letting Kakopa know exactly where to go and how to play it.
Indeed, we're going to see.
With
peeking
the door and not really seeing him until the last possible second really just cost him the game. Continue. I apologize for rambling.
Nah, you're chilling. That was good analysis of that round. But one thing I wanted to mention is not many roamers from Sophistication, but they do change that as Climax is going to drop to the low ground. He's chilling now on this first floor, looks like, just right in this bar. He's not going to find too much right now, but we do have the members of the Throne working their way up the side of the building, but Toxic Snipes somehow already downs Josh over there on the side. I believe that was Toxic Snipes. I'm not entirely sure, actually. But I do know that
believe
Killer
that
Dogs got
Toxic Snipe
dropped
as
by
well.
Climax. Again, like we pointed out, that Roamer just chilling down low. We'll see him in a second as they get the diffuser, gets the shot in on a Zerfix.
Oh, Climax gets the close call with that, but
3v5.
somehow manages to push forward with it.
3v5 now in favor of Sophistication.
Climax tries to blind fire, not really getting anywhere with that because no one's on the first floor. We got Toxic Snipe coming up with the Cappy Towel to the second floor. Probably going to blow a hole through this, but...
Oh, he's actually going to go over. Interesting route.
Yes, he doesn't.
They do have a minute 40 to work with, so they're going to take their time. Now we got Doke Abe using the little phone ability. Everybody's got to go check that now.
Calls him
time
up,
to go out with
sees
their
what's
drones.
going on.
Sees one of them right there. Catches a little footprint. Now he's going to try to walk in and maybe just jump on him and catch that frag. We'll see how it works out. Just spraying through the doorway. Presence is known now. 5v3 still with a minute 18 on the clock. There's no way. There's no way they spray through. They almost did. Close a couple times.
Almost.
Change their perspective. Breaking open the door now. It's getting tough. Who is this in this room right here? It's going to be Savner. Just waiting patiently with that shotgun. Right around the corner.
Ready to blast someone full of lead at any given moment.
Hole open. Oh, you turned at the wrong time. Right in front of you. Oh, pops the smoke, though. Forces them back out.
Oh,
they've dropped the
pushed them
diffuser.
back.
Toxic Snipes going down, and they push him back as well. Great time stalled for Sophistication. They're up 5v2. Looking hard for the Throne to pull this one off. Zeus in an interesting spot. Has an enemy to his left and an enemy to his right. All down this one little corridor. Now they're both to his right as he turns through this way. He's got 20 seconds. I don't know how he's going to be able to pull this off.
He's getting a little bit of heat with some pre-fire from those two in the room.
Somebody's
in the bathroom, I think they are.
Something's got to give here. I mean, Throne, 10 seconds. They don't have the diffuser. They don't have the kills. I don't know how they're going to pull this off. They have 5 seconds. Getting taken out. Yep, defenders will win it.
That
too many people, not enough time. Unfortunate for the Throne. Now they're down 0-2 to Sophistication.
Sophistication really showing Throne that, you know, their 7-0 was nothing. They're really laying into Throne today.
They could come back with their own 7-0. We'll have to see. I mean, Throne playing it close in that round one. It could have been either teams. This one, a little more dominant for Sophistication. They play it well. They get their frags. That smoke play by Savner to just stall him over on the side, completely isolated, was just very well done. Great detonation. Good timing on that. And that kind of just sealed the deal, put the nail in the coffin for that round. And so 2-0 for Sophistication. They're getting closer and closer to that 125.
At 125. Is it 125 or is it only 100? Because I thought the winner got 100. The winning team got 100. And then the second place got 25.
I don't handle the payouts, to be honest. I'm just here to watch some Epic R6. To be honest, I don't know. I probably should. But I think both these teams are going to want
our money going away.
Correct. But, I mean, these teams, they're probably going to want the bulk of the cash. So, you know, winning is the best way to do that. They're going to try to do just that.
Of course.
Throne going to have to pull a little bit of a miracle at this point now. I mean, well, not necessarily a miracle, but they got to change some stuff up here. Going down 0-2, not ideal for the squad that just got a 7-0 victory. Sophistication had to work a little bit harder for theirs. And they're kind of cruising right now.
Oh, no. Excuse me for a moment. I am having more technical difficulties.
That is unfortunate.
Stream is not going for me.
Yikes.
That is a yikes.
Well, regardless, we got Sophistication on the defense still. This is their final round of defending. Let's see if they can pull off the 3-0 for this this side swap. Standing in their way is the offense. Obviously, we got Throne. Killer Dogs holding the diffuser right now, playing the sledge. Ready to push up to this second floor objective. A couple people waiting for him. Ready to get through. That's Sav and Kakopa. Chemix over on the side doing a little ring around the rosy with Melkoy. Nobody really going to commit there. Chem just backing up. Milk sprang through. Now they actually are. There's a little bit of a 1v1 going on right now. See if we can catch this. Chemex just laying prone. Well, the drone's coming out. If they spot the drone, they might jump on it. But it's Kakopa to jump on it first. Early frag for the Maestro. So popular in these matches. And Kakopa really been the guy to pop off and get these early frags for this squad. He might find another as he almost clips the head of the opponent. But no!
Oh.
Zerfix comes out with his own.
Comes in and clips his right off.
He turns that
Incredible
around.
Play.
Oh, wow. That was
Was
huge.
not expecting that. Man turned Ultra Instinct, dodged every bullet, and then shot right back up like a rocket and blasted his head off. Incredible play by Zerfs.
That was crazy. Yeah, Kakopa not able to get the headshot in, and Zerfix makes him pay for it. So now they're going to push more towards the objective. Killer Dog's with the diffuser in hand. He's getting close to the bomb. He could place it down here shortly. It's going to be tough with only 3 guys, though, as Toxic getting dropped by Svav. Oh, right behind him! He had no idea! Killer Dog's got to clutch out that kill. Doesn't push for it. Doesn't risk it. And Zerfix getting dropped. It's going tight for the throne, but they do trade it out. Climax getting dropped by Milk. Now 2v3. Low health bars on the side of Sophistication.
No less.
Yeah, exactly, with the pistol. Flashy play right there. And that's unfortunate for Milk getting dropped and now pushing through his Killer Dogs, trying to find this blitz over the top. Does actually, with the precision shot. Now 1v2, still full health for the Sledge. Waiting for somebody to push him. Nobody's there, though. Trying to get those shots through. Oh, he's so low. Killer Dogs with a fraction of his health. No, gonna peek. Svanner gonna drop him there in a 3-0 right now.
The round.
For Sophistication. Holy cow. They're playing textbook defense right now. Let's see if they can flip it over to offense and have the same success. A shotgun from a mile away. Gonna do enough to take out the health. And yeah, like we said, 3-0. Sides being swapped. Sophistication right now in the driver's seat. Just 10 seconds here. Pretty straightforward on the compositions here. We got a Maestro coming out from the defense, a Thatcher, Twitch on the offense. Nothing too out of the box that we're going to be looking out for, but I think the biggest thing is trying to get first pick and carrying that momentum, you know. Throne, they were dominant over Fury because they were able to apply pressure. They haven't really been applying the same amount of pressure from Sophistication because they play a little more spread out. Sophistication catching the Throne before they can kind of execute any of their plots, any of their schemes. So it's been tough for the Throne to have anything to latch onto, and that's evident in the scoreline. It's 0-3 right now in favor of Sophistication.
Now, with the Fury, they played a lot more, passive, trying to hold back, but that didn't work well because with Throne's very aggressive nature, it really just overpowered them and didn't let them follow through with a lot. But for this match, it looks like they're pretty even in aggressiveness, but the other Orange team is definitely taking more strategic approach from this. They're really they're not holding back any of their plays. They're grouping up. They're making sure that no areas are left uncovered, and basically just not letting the Throne take a break and just think.
For sure. I gotta play this offense. It's an interesting setup coming out from the Throne. They're just chilling. Everybody downstairs. All 5 of them. Usually they played a little more spread out with some roamers. But they're just chilling on the objective. They're changing up their pace. They're changing up their playstyle in hopes of turning the score around a little bit. Let's just see how that plays out for him. As he got Climax as the Jackal over the top. Kakopa with a nice early pick as well. That is huge for the squad. He finds him down low through the tunnel. And he's just going to keep pushing up with it. Takes a goo mine, though. Is going to be forced to remove that. Stalled out for half a second. Gonna go in the drone now. Get some valuable information. Finds one. Might just go try to get the jump on him. Is going to play fast. Look at how fast Sophistication is trying to play this on their offense. They still have a minute 37 on the clock, but it seems like they're almost getting prepared to roll onto the objective here. Maybe not, as they're kind of holding their upper positions. But the power of this basement right now, the Throners are just able to sit here and wait for Sophistication to come for them. They have a minute 22. They don't have to go anywhere. All they got to do is protect these bomb sites. They're just going to do just that.
Now, Killer has a very hard, is holding very hard on that peak right now. And if Kokopa doesn't know exactly where he is definitely going to get blasted. But that's not the case because Kokopa,
knew exactly where he was.
Always comes in with the clutch and absolutely dominates him.
Just decimates him for sure. Really clutching out. You can see the scoreboard. Kokopa 4, Climax 5. And while that happens, Toxic Snipers actually finds one. Opening up the objective a little bit. Gets caught, though, by ChemX. Now a 4v1.
Down.
Oh, Zerfix, though. Finds one and now sees him peeking over. Not going to get the shots through Kokopa. Going to take him down. That's round 4-1 for Sophistication. They're up 4-0 now. Throne really going to have to battle back.
Throne's really getting a taste of their own medicine this round. They have not gotten a single break, just like they didn't give a single break to Fury. But,
a bit of a karma sort of thing.
They're going to have to overcome this, and a lot of karma is coming into play right now. But they're definitely going to have to overcome this and show that they weren't just a one-trick wonder.
Yeah, they were pretty flashy against the Fury squad that they took 7-0, but not looking as dominant against Sophistication, who so far just appear to be the better team, as evident by the scoreline. But don't count them out yet. They could totally bring this back. We've seen the kinds of stuff that they could pull off. We saw it against Fury. Maybe we'll see it again. They're just going to have to do something clutch on the offense, just carry some momentum. We'll see how that plays out for them in this upcoming match. So here we go. Yahoo playing basement yet again.
They sure do love this basement. Doesn't look like it's going well for them now. Now, since we saw both sides go against each team, and now we see them in the grand finals going against each other, both giving some very flashy plays. Who do you think is gonna win the finals, the grand championship?
Well, I mean, to not pick Sophistication, I think, would be doing myself a disservice if I'm trying to be right here. They're just a little too dominant right now. They're on top of the throne. They're just getting a lot of dubs. They're getting early picks. They're pushing in, I think, a little bit more confidently as a team. I think Throne are a little shaken up. I don't think they were expecting this much power from Sophistication. So right now, I just got to give the upper hand to the winning squad right now.
Granted, I think that's a great point, and I don't really know who I would be siding with so far. I would love to say Sophisticated, but I can't always count out the other team. I feel like they can always come back, make a play, unless, you know, they just up and give up and basically throw in the towel. But noticing their team, they did change up how they play. They're bringing in castles and bandits, so they're getting people to really play the objective, right? They're boxing off that the tunnels and the pipeline area, and making sure that looks like Climax got absolutely decimated. But
decimated. That's huge.
The castle pick was a very desperate attempt because they realized that there's a lot of aggressiveness from the enemy team, so they want to counteract that with as much blockage as they can with the bandit and the castle.
Well, they're doing it pretty well right now. Got a 5-3 man advantage right now. Throne looking to pull this one back a little bit. Started to drag away from them, but if they can get this win, could make the scoreline a little more reasonable, could give them some more motivation to keep going. But that's not going to help them out. Skill
And that's
dogs just
castled
dropped.
down
Yep, not
by
ideal.
Savin. Sav. I'll go with Sav. Very good name for him. Now someone is in the tunnel trying to get rid of that castle and succeeds because no one focused it.
They found the objective. Pretty sure they already knew it was there, but their presence is known at this point. Look at them pushing. Just like a solid 3v3, like a game of chess right now. Both on their sides, but Toxic
Like a
Snipes,
game of
this
chess.
is a violent game of chess. He takes a shotgun to Savannah. It's now 4v2 for the
Looks like
throne.
one
This
of
is
the pawns was taken.
big. Yeah, Knight F4.
Let's just hope they don't get a checkmate.
He just watches him run across. All right, takes shotgun to the back, but there's somebody behind you. Turn
Take
around,
down,
Toxic
friend.
Snipes. He sees him, trying to get the shots through. Does take him out somehow. Interesting aim, but he will
And
take
gets
out
the
Kakopa.
first win of the match.
Yeah, Throne going to take their first round win. It's huge for them. They can turn this back around. Now 1-4, a little bit more respectable scoreline for them. See if they can run with this momentum going into the next match. Oh wow, viewers
Now
spiking
that's a
up
new
little
one.
bit.
We haven't seen Maverick.
That's true. We haven't seen a lot of Maverick.
We have definitely not seen Maverick a single time.
And we're still not going to see Maverick.
Oh, and we're not gonna see him because they always decide to change when I point it out. Right? I feel like they hear me, so they instinctively just switch to a different character. So I can't comment on
Hey!
it. Very nice. Hey!
They prank us yet again. Also, quick
Yet
shout out.
again.
Quick
So we got the
shout out
Valkyrie.
to everybody who's checking out the stream. You know, we just peaked 40 while I'm looking at this. Who knows what it'll be at when the stream delay hit comes through. But again, we appreciate you checking out the tournament. If you haven't followed CGL already, I highly suggest you do. It's a great organization. We do Overwatch, we do R6, Smash Bros, Mortal Kombat. So much new stuff on the horizon. Apex Legends as well. It's a great community. Definitely leave a follow because we do events like this all the freaking time. Go ahead and continue, Crip. Sorry to interrupt you there. Just wanted to let the newcomers know what was going on.
No, there wasn't a lot to say. I'm very excited to see how this Maverick plays out because we haven't gotten to see it in either of the 3 matches so far, and really it's one of the only new operators that we haven't seen being played so far. There have been a lot of operators that have not been getting a lot of love. So it's very exciting to see Maverick come into play because he, in my opinion, is one of my favorite characters.
Just had to take care of something real quick. I apologize. Rolling back with it though. Got the throne. Chilling downstairs. They're aware there are other objectives, correct?
Yes.
Interesting. Alright. We're rolling back now. Yeah, Killer Dog's taking that Valkyrie camera. Gonna duck out of it. But yeah, Maverick. That's Climax, rather. Gonna try to get something going with it. With the flamethrower. Never mind. Ducks away. Not gonna roll with it yet. They still got 2 minutes on the clock to work with. Just chilling in the basement right now is that Throne Squad.
Now, it takes a lot of patience to play this game. When I play this game, I go guns blazing. And it's very impressive to me how these people... Well, first off, Sav gets a kill on Killer. Clean headshot, straight to the face. No one's left survived in that. But, as I was saying, it's incredible how people can play this game so patiently. Uh, it's just it's a lot of strain not to like push up, just go in and get as many kills as you can.
Just got a minute on the clock now. They got to push through. Sophistication looking to get a couple more kills to make their push a little bit easier. Kind of surrounding the objective right now. Let's see how this looks from our aerial cam. Yep, they're just chilling in the corners right now, just waiting for Sophistication to come through. It's just a stalemate. They're just waiting on both sides. Josh is gonna flank. It's gonna be a good spot for him to be in. And Svanner is gonna find Melk as well. That's a huge kill.
If he moved an inch to the left, he would have been able to kill whoever's on their drone.
Indeed, and Cam is gonna be planting the diffuser. Roos though has some other ideas, trying to get some. He actually downs one. They plant the diffuser though. 3v2 right now. Throne v Sophistication. Oh, he throws the nitro cell. Doesn't get to detonate it though. And the attackers win round 6. That's Sophistication almost getting caught there. And my game is crashing.
Don't tell me your game just crashed.
It did. My game just crashed. So we'll have to reset it. We'll have to pick it back up from where it's at. Luckily, it was at a decent spot. We're going to throw to an intermission real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go away. That's unfortunate.
A little bit of technical
difficulties. Whatever. We'll be right back.
Oh, they're not even in. They just got in.
Welcome back, everybody. That worked out. Wow, for something as catastrophic as a game crash.
It worked out perfectly.
That totally worked out perfectly.
All right, so we basically skipped just the preparation phase.
Yep.
But now we're getting back into it with them setting back up. I believe in the basement yet again.
So here we got Killer Dogs. How's that, Thatcher? Just rolling down on the stairwell, looking to push the objective. Basement been a really popular one so far for this tournament. And Chemex with a nice kill already onto Toxic Snipes. Actually, Crip, I'm going to have you try to take the commentary for me if you can.
Okay, alright.
Sorry, I got to handle something.
Alright. No problem. So we got Sav just looking around, trying to find some people. Looks and finds someone. I believe that's I actually don't know who that is. I can't tell by the outline, but it looks like Climax does get 2 kills, gets Killer Dog and Milk for the price of 1. Now Pulse is really trying to find one of the Heartbeat, but seems to find one right now.
Holy cow!
But it does look like Climax comes in for the last kill, as Kakopa also gets a kill by getting overshadowed by Climax.
Wow, that was fast.
Now
I just finished my thing, so we're chilling.
it's pretty fast. It's a pretty fast game, fast-paced game. Match point, it's 6-1, and let's just see how this goes out. Will it be Throne? Will it be the other one? I don't remember the name. I apologize.
Sophistication. Yeah.
Sophisticated. My brain is just getting racked right now. I apologize. But hopefully Throne can break at least into a tie and at least show that they aren't that much of a pushover to these guys. Other than that, we're not seeing a lot of new picks. We see Nomad and Ash, but those are like the most least picked characters so far in the 3 matches that we've done, along with Valkyrie. But anything other would just be basic comp that everyone runs. There's nothing special. There's nothing fancy. There's nothing flashy. It's all just about the kit and how you run it with the gun.
So here we go. Only 1 round standing in between Sophistication and 125 bones. Cold, hard cash for them if they can pull it out. Throne, it's a little bit longer of a climb. They got to win 6 rounds in a row. They're going to have to
Don't
pull
forget
something.
about the overtime.
We're just playing first to 7.
One or
based on the
Oh,
CGL
is it
rule
first
set.
to 7? I thought
Correct.
that was an overtime.
We're not.
Okay,
CGL is
fine.
just playing
All
first to
right.
7 straight up. Yeah.
All right, first to 7. So six wins they have to pull. That's going to be a very difficult thing to do. But you know, we've seen crazier. All right. Because at least Throne was able to get one win in before getting 6 L's in a row. But hopefully they can make something out of this. And if not, they can learn from it. They can learn how to play around this team.
For sure. I mean, this is a tournament first
how
of
their
hopefully
style
many.
is.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but
Hopefully of many.
yeah,
No,
many more.
of course. Ross gets Chemex. Killer gets Kakopa. Absolutely decimated those 2. Now Ross is coming in for a little bit of intelligence, trying to find out where everyone is, what's going on. It doesn't seem to find anyone. Only sees a bunch of bandit shocker thingies.
Yeah, so Sophistication in a tough spot right now. Put in the 3v5, and the diffuser is going to be going down. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, he decides to not put it down. Now he's going to put it down over on the side. And it's a 2v5 for Sophistication. Going to be tough for them on this one. But, oh, they blow it right through the wall. This could actually be a good sightline for Savannah. Savannah.
Yeah, it was a very stressful match. All right. Savannah uses smoke. Hopefully he gets a pick off a bit. But Climax gets killed by Killer Dog.
Gonna have to get the
Clean headshot to
1v5.
face.
Not gonna happen as they spray through. Wow, look at Throne
Not
pulling
gonna
that one.
happen.
Based on the match right there, you'd think it'd be a closer game than 1-6, but wow, they just came out swinging. I don't even understand, but
They did.
yeah, 2-6 now. Throne working their way back slowly but surely.
Now, there's couple people in the chat wondering about the 250 they think it is. For the tournament, it's a 250 prize pool. All right, so there's two teams. There's Xbox and there's PlayStation, and there's a first place and second place for each team. So first place gets 125, second place gets 25, and that's on both consoles. So that equals 250. If anyone was wondering,
Actually, that equals 300.
I said what? Who said? Someone said it was 125 then.
It is.
So it's just 100.
All we gotta know is if Sophistication win this round,
Sophistication.
they get to buy themselves a
win
new pair
and
of
get the-
fancy sneakers. Not for everybody, just for one person. They can get some epic.
Not just
Yeezys.
one person.
Yeah, just one
one
person.
sneaker. One sneaker. Just one sneaker.
What? Just a
Can't
single
afford
sneaker.
2 sneakers with $100. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't. If you're getting Yeezys, you can't afford the retail price of $200
Fair
for
point.
both of them.
I'll
so
get
it's
some
one
used
sneaker for a
Yeezys.
Yeezy. Used Yeezys.
Imagine
yeah.
getting used Yeezys. But yeah, you're just gonna want to win, no matter what the cash. It's always fun to win. It's always fun to
Right.
have a good time, play with your
It's always
teammates.
fun to win,
Oh,
but it's
100%.
also about learning
Yeah.
with your teammates. 100%. Yeah.
I think both teams have shown a lot of growth. Throne able to adjust, as evident by their ability to bounce back after being down 6-1, getting around there. That's huge for them. So now Sophistication on that defense. And this is an interesting composition from the Throne. I didn't even really pay much attention to this. They're running the Montagne. So they're just going to
Oh,
follow
that's a
him.
brand new pick that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
That's very very interesting. No, I keep saying interesting, and I need to learn not to say that. All right, it's unexpected, to say the very least. But hopefully they try to do some cheeky plays by planting the bomb behind them, and then Montagning it up in a corner. But you never know.
Yep.
You
He's
never
just
know
chilling
with these
right now.
tournaments.
For sure. I mean, Sophisticated. They might pull their trick plays if they want to. Because, I mean, they're one round away, from getting this. So why wouldn't you just spare no expense to win the round? And Milk just sitting there in the corner, taking a ton of damage. Zerfix finding a kill onto Chem XL. That's huge. Throne really not giving up here. That's a big kill for them. They're Thatcher. That's Killer Dogs. Down to a sliver of health. He's going to have to clutch up. Look at Milk, too. They're not done. He's going to get caught by Josh, though. Where's Josh? Oh, there he is. Playing the bandit, bouncing around, using that mobility. Looking for some more kills. It's a 3v4 right now in favor of Throne. Then again, defending the objective. Oh, what a turn! What a shot!
Gets that turn on, absolutely dominates him. Couldn't even see him through that blast. Was somehow able to get the pick.
Holy cow, he's playing so fast. 3v3 now. Sophistication,
Josh
this could
is
be
really
it for
playing
them.
aggressive against these three.
Yeah, for sure.
But if he does go in to try to kill that Montag, but he might be surprised by what's on the other side.
For sure. We got Roos. That's a big kill. And they picked up the diffuser. They have 50 seconds to work with now. We got Josh. He could clutch this. He could win this if he escapes the Montag. Oh, what a shot through the wall! And he finds Milk as well! He killed
Headshot.
Toxic as he was planting the diffuser, and then gets the Montagne as well. Now the Buck is the only one left standing from the
Josh
throne.
clutch up.
He clutched up so hard. Josh. That was crazy. Now all they gotta do is kill this Buck and they win it, and they do! Kakopa gets the final blow.
The kill and locks in the winnings for the championship for this game.
Sophistication getting the double over the throne.
Absolute
Yep, 7-2.
mad lad.
That was a crazy ending as well. That 2K.
GG's
Are you
all
kidding me?
around.
Holy cow, that was epic.
Sophistication does take the championship. Absolutely great. Both teams were doing a lot, but Sophistication came up on top.
That was just incredible. I'll throw it to a brief intermission so we can get somebody in here to possibly do an interview. Then we'll roll with it. So,
Okay.
yeah, go and do an intermission. We'll be right back. Hello everyone and welcome back. Thank you for staying with us over the break. We got Copa and we got Climax, winning team from Sophistication. Just an incredible matchup at the end. I want to know, first thoughts, reactions when you got that 7-2 victory right there at the end. What were the comms like?
Oh, we were screaming. It was hype. It was real hype.
Yeah, Josh got those wall bangs there at the end. Real nice headshots, made that even more exciting.
For sure.
Oh man,
Josh,
nice clutch at the end there. It's nice.
That kind of made me flip out a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Oh, we heard.
Yeah. You probably watched the stream.
Yeah, we
huh?
heard.
Yeah, just a little bit. Sorry if I broke anybody's eardrums there. Do need to kind of monitor the volume a little bit. Other questions. Your first opponent, Nebula. Oh, I have the overlays up here on the opposite sides. Unfortunate. I'll fix that in a second. Your opponent's Nebula. Did you think they prepared you well for this final matchup? What I mean is, like, was that just as hard a matchup as the Throne one you just played, and kind of how'd that go for you guys?
Yeah,
no.
that first team we played was a little... What? That first team, that you said it was Nebula, they definitely were really good, and I think that was a great warm-up to get us in the groove for this final match.
Yeah.
Now, after watching the Thrones performance in the last match, going 7-0, how did that make you feel going into this champion match?
No, not different at all. Fury, no offense
Not
to them,
different?
they were not that good at all.
Yeah, we thought both teams
no
were
offense
whack.
to them. Yeah, no offense to them. Fury wasn't good. we were ready for it.
You were ready for it, all right.
Clearly
Yeah.
you were. Having a bad
Now-
scoreline.
Now, Copa, you were the last two. You and Josh were the last two in the final round of the winning match, what was going through your mind right at the end?
I was freaking out. As you can see, I was potatoing everywhere. And then I got a better angle, and we finished it from there.
Okay.
That's about it.
I mean, big congratulations to you guys.
Basics, you got
Holding the angles.
I mean, were there any specific strategies that you guys were preparing that you didn't have to execute? And also, were there strategies that you thought you executed well? Because we saw you guys run some really fantastic offensive stuff, and also defensive rotations were spot on. So, like, what were kind of what was your main game plan going into it, and the strategies that you guys executed?
We didn't really have any strats for Clubhouse, just like basic knowledge of the map, you know. But like the 2 games before, we actually ran and practiced a little bit and had our strats ready, and then we kind of just adjusted on the fly.
And adjusted, you did. Job
Now-
well done.
Now, there was a lot of banned characters, and I want to know, were there any characters that you really wanted to play through that weren't, really touched on in the 2 matches that you guys played?
No. I got you.
Yeah,
I was
no.
cool with that.
Okay, all right.
I guess last question, which isn't even a question for me, it's more of just an apology. Climax, through game 1, I didn't notice that your name was Climax. I just called you Max.
Yeah, we
That's-
really
that's-
like it.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
his name.
Max
It's his
the whole
name,
time.
man. It's his name.
Quite unfortunate. Wait, is your name Max?
Yeah.
That's awesome!
That's the gamer tag for a reason.
Yo!
Figure that part out. The gamer tag makes it
Get a
little
little
bit cooler.
excited over a name there, basically.
That's pretty cool. That's an awesome name, not gonna lie. That was pretty much it from me. Crip, if you had any other last minute questions.
No.
Alright. Well,
I answered every question that I had.
Thank you guys for putting on a phenomenal show
Well,
for all the viewers on the stream.
congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. You guys are free to
That was a
celebrate with your
blast.
team. Yeah, it was a blast to watch as well.
Enjoy your
we
money.
will.
Yeah, enjoy.
Hell yeah.
25
Enjoy your
bucks.
win.
For sure, baby. Nice. All right. Later, guys.
All right.
See ya.
Man, I couldn't remember the questions I was going to ask. That was unfortunate, but they gave good answers. 100%. Cool people.
One of them was like how many hours you practiced. I remember. I think.
Yeah, I had a couple. The
Right,
preparation. you
but we
put
kind of
into it.
touched base on that.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, we touched base on like
I
a
asked like
couple of
6
them.
questions in one question, but 100%. I'd be hyped if I were them.
What is
So,
it over?
That's it, man. That's it, Crip. I think we got
That's
all the
it?
way through it.
You ended it?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't end the stream. Nah, I got to give the full closeout here.
Oh.
This was
Okay.
the $250 or $300 because somebody doesn't know how to do math. Whoever ran this thing. The Rainbow Six Siege tournament for CGL from Xbox and PS4. Sadly, the PS4 side didn't get a producer, so we just had to roll through it on Xbox. It was Crip and I running the production and the casting. We
Yep.
ran into some technical difficulties, so we thank you very much for your patience through those. A little more delay than I originally anticipated, but you stayed with it. The viewership was fantastic. Had a couple nice follows here and there, so really, the support was phenomenal. Thank you very much. I think Crip and I can both appreciate it.
Yeah. And just to quickly touch base on it, if anyone was wondering who won on the Xbox side of it, it was Red Dot Warriors. They did win by forfeit.
You mean the PS4 side of it?
Yeah, did I not say PS4?
You said Xbox. I just want to make sure people weren't confused.
Oh,
PS4
I'm
was
dumb.
Red Dot.
I apologize. Yes, the PS4 side was won by Red Dot Warriors due to forfeit. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to Sophistication. We hope you guys do well in the future, and we hope to see more of you.
Yeah, we're looking to do these a little more often. I'm personally not in charge of it. I'm just here to stream it. But Desert Haze, Faker, Desert Frost, all the people in charge of R6. Sorry if I didn't mention you. We appreciate your work organizing the tournament, writing the rules, getting everything set up. Just very well done. Went smoothly on the Xbox side of things for sure. So, again, we appreciate your efforts to be able to create such a great
We
tournament.
hope
Super
you
fun
enjoyed.
time. Yeah. Crip, you can do
Yeah,
a
we
little
hope
bit of
you
self
enjoyed.
promotion.
We thank you for watching.
We got a good platform for you right now.
Well,
if you wanna put it up.
no. So from me, Dr. Crip. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's IG Crip. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's Dr. Crip, full word Doctor and then Crip. But thank you for watching. We appreciate it. From me and Basic, we hope you have a great rest of your day.
100%. I completely agree with Crip. Myself, I'm Basic. Follow me on Twitch, Basic PMA. Twitter, same handle. I do YouTube stuff as well, so you can check me out at Basic. But yeah, on behalf of CGL and the stream team and R6 and all that good stuff, we appreciate you watching. Thank you all for your support through this.
So much.
Patient as well. Spectating has been awesome. The chat has been fun to interact with. The captains themselves have been super smooth. Just overall, a fantastic time. I hope to get to produce more of these in the future. Great learning experience for myself, and I assume Crip as well. Super
And
fun.
myself.
Yeah, 100%. So, that's going to do it from us. Thank you all for checking it out, and we'll see you next time.